Dude, the tax information notification is so aggressive. It's like, please!
It's so scary. It terrifies the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's...
Every time I see it, I'm like, ooh.
The taxes.
You guys are paying taxes?
Yes.
Eevee, do not confess to tax evasion on my stream, dude.
No, I just get my paycheck and it's already done for me. I don't even have to worry about it.
Oh, for that one, yes.
Oh yeah, God, that's something I miss. Is just like, oh, I don't have to really worry about keeping track of everything.
The government does that all for me. I don't even have to worry about it. And if I overpay, they'll charge me less next year. And if I underpay, they'll charge me more next year.
Now here's the thing. I've been trying to pay my taxes for 2 months. My fucking accountant won't contact me.
Ugh. That sounds awful.
Yep.
I need to start paying my monthlies, but I haven't got my fucking total yet. My accountant put me on like extension for over a year.
Extension.
Why are you talking about taxes, guys? We don't need to do
Sorry.
this.
Well, Monty
This is supposed
started
to be
it.
an escape from reality. Not...
Monty started. Yeah,
They
fuck
tune
you.
in and we're talking taxes.
But
I
worms,
run
though.
away.
The worms are back.
Yeah,
And
but
we have a
worms,
problem.
guy.
The worms. The worms.
Okay, everybody channel like 3 energy on Monty's first roll against the save of Banish.
Everyone channel this.
My only oh no, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's so gross. Why is the tail coming out of the leg?
Oh, you should share that one with a chat.
Oh, that is beautiful.
You should.
That's not mine.
I don't care. It's beautiful.
Here, I'll post it.
No, Eevee, no! Oh, that's a cute Eevee, though. It looks like a potato. Like a very long potato.
A long potato.
I am never gonna get over the Gigantamax version of Eevee. It just super fluff.
Yeah.
They knew exactly how to sell it. It's fluffy Eevee and fat Pikachu.
I love fat Pikachu with a P.
Fat Pikachu best.
I should probably warn
is also
chat.
pretty great as well.
I mean, it freaks me out. Dynamax Meowth freaks me out.
I was gonna warn chat, just before we get started, and sorry, Bracky, you can talk about Pokemon afterwards, but if my internet cuts out, don't worry, chat. We're having some winter winds and winter storms. There might be blips.
If the stream disappears, the winter has claimed us, so just a heads up on that.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, you can go back to talking about Pokemon now.
Sorry, it's just that cute. Look at that thing. Look at
so cute.
Look at that thing.
Look at that thing.
A dubious little creature.
Give it a gun.
I didn't grab water. I lied. I grabbed tea.
You liar.
That's basically flavored water.
You disgusting creature of the night. No Pokemon. No, this is not a card booster opening stream.
Welcome to my card opening chat. We're gonna start with the Obsidian Flames.
Last time I did a card opening stream, I had to go to the fucking hospital.
What?
Wait, what? Why?
Oh my gosh, Infinite Kitty! Oh my god, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub for 49 months. I'm gonna set the cards aside. I'm not gonna open
them.
Wait, how did you get attacked by cards?
I didn't get attacked by cards.
Then why did you go to the hospital?
It's a long story.
Infinite Kitty, I don't know if you were notified, but one of the things you got for me on the throne, the bag, it got refunded, so you may want to just check and make sure that you actually got your refund for that one.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I want to mention it because you never know, but I just want to mention the bag unfortunately did not go through. I removed it, And unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be available, which is really sus, but I guess that's the case. Also, 13 absolutes, you think the tier 1 sub to Fanfare Seeks No Attention. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, stranger, right? They were blaming me for something, you know.
Also, 13 absolutes has given 330 gift subs to the channel. You were a generous god.
God.
God damn. Also, happy Gobble Gobble Day for you relevant Gobble Gobble enjoyers.
Oh yeah, the Americans.
The American Thanksgiving. I love the fact that Bracky and I were doing 14 and we're just like, oh, are we playing this week? And I'm just like, the only American we have is Zan. He's our token American.
Yeah.
Everyone else isn't American. Technically, Boo, you're
I'm an
American.
I'm an American becoming Canadian.
Yeah, you gave up.
You gave up.
It's true.
Yeah, they fleed.
Level 1 Eevee, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 32 months. And Infinite
To be fair, it was my plan to flee before the events happened.
I went through and I got it back. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. I figured I'd just mention it just to be safe. Just so you know. Oh. They probably want to say anonymous. They don't seem to seek attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, who could that be?
I'll be right back before we actually
no
start.
worries. Oh man, I gotta grab the book we need to, and my new notebook as well. I got this beautiful sea otter notebook. That's absolutely.
And it's a shame she's got a new notebook for Mad Mage, and we're gonna die this session.
Yeah,
It's gonna go great. It's gonna be so funny.
I actually legitimately stay awake at night, like in my bed, looking up the ceiling. Like, what would happen if there was a total TPK in the party? Like, what would, like, what do you do in that situation?
Cry.
Yeah.
Cry.
And the campaign.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That seems like the logical solution, like
I mean,
logical
yeah.
like steps.
It's God.
That's what happened to us. My previous group that was playing this.
Did you guys like just quit or make new characters?
We moved on to a different campaign because we were like, well, that story's done.
Crazy.
Is that why Bertrren always crying? Is that the reincarnation?
I guess-
Like,
I
so
guess-
remembers.
I guess that is like the outcome is like if you guys all die. Though I know that certain someone is investing in an insurance spell to not die. Looking at you, Bracky.
Huh?
You've told me some plans you have.
You have canceled every one of my plans.
No, there's one you want to do, and I'm like, I can't stop that. I'm
I don't
DMing you.
remember what you're
I'm
talking
DMing
about,
you.
honestly.
I'm messaging you
Alright.
right
Okay.
now.
Save Bracky last. Got it.
Yeah. Bracky's got a plan. I mean, if one of us survives, like, I guess we can create new
You've talked
characters,
about that
but
spell,
man, that would be
motherfucker.
sad.
You've talked to me about
Oh!
it.
No, I haven't actually.
You have. You mentioned it once
No.
upon a time.
No, I talked about the snowman one. What was it called?
Oh.
I forgot the name of the one that is like a. It's not a clone. It's a copy of myself right now, like made of snow or something.
Simulacrum.
Dark
Simulacrum.
Yards.
That's the one.
Happy,
But clone, I never considered because it's so expensive.
Oh, okay. I feel like it came up in conversation at some point, but maybe I'm just remembering. Darky Arts, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 75 months. Happy Halloween! Hope you're all in the nice list for the Easter Bunny won't collect your teeth while you sleep. I hate that.
Huh?
I hate that.
Duh.
Scary. Oh, man.
But now that you mention it, I'm gonna think about it.
Creepy. God. Oh, man. There's so much. I'm just gonna say, I said it last session, but if Lyra did not throw you guys the biggest bone in the universe, that fight would have been very scary.
Yep. It definitely helped a couple of our players for sure.
It's just that Eevee.
It's just that Eevee.
Just that Eevee.
You're so good.
Darky Arts, your holiday sounds horrifying and metal as hell. I think Darky Arts is like Northern Scandinavian, right? Or am I can't, I always forget where you are, Darky Arts. But you're like, up, Northern European kind of area.
Guam, right?
Oh. Not Guam. Shut up, man! And like all of the mythos from there is fucking sick as shit, but also really weird.
Icelandic mythos is great. If you
Icelandic-
don't wear if you don't wear fresh socks after Christmas, a giant black cat comes up and eats you. So it's very common to just get like a fresh pair of socks, at least with like all of your Christmas
Oh
presents.
yeah,
I like-
Icelandic lore is great.
I like the Yuletide boys or the Yule lads. My favorite.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
Yule
find
lads.
let me
Little
find
guys.
the Yule lads. They're fucking great.
Yule lads?
No, you ready for this?
You lads.
You
I
No.
feel like this is aggressively Canadian.
All right, here we go.
No, it's not Canadian.
Here are the Yule lads. Are you ready? There's
Yeah.
Sheepcoat Claude.
Yeah.
He tries to suckle ewes in farmers' sheep sheds. They're depicted as little gnomes, or like little elf guys. Gully Gawk, he steals foam from buckets of cow's milk. Stubby, he's short and steals food from frying pans.
Oh, my little guy.
Liquor. Guess what spoon liquor does?
Oh.
Oh, I wonder.
He licks spoons. There's
Yeah.
Bowl Scraper, also known as Pot Licker. He steals unwashed pots and licks them clean. There's Bowl Licker. He steals bowls of food from under the bed. And he would eat your food. Door Slammer. Skyr Gobbler. He eats yogurt.
What?
Yogurt and skyr. Sausage Swiper. Window
Oh no, my sausage is.
Window Peeper. Door
Window
Sniffer.
Oh god, I hate that one. I hate that
Door
one
Sniffer?
specifically.
You're not a fan of Door
Yeah.
Sniffer? There's a
I don't know why that perturbs me more.
meat hook.
Meat hook.
Yeah, he steals smoked meats off of their hooks.
Oh, okay.
Delicious.
And Candle Beggar. He steals candles.
I don't like the
You're from
window
Denmark,
peeper.
okay.
Those two.
Oh man. Zanwin, they can switch to the tier 1 sub for 48 months. 4 years, wow. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm from Denmark, so yeah, Scandinavia. There's a lot of different folklore across Northern Europe, some that we share, many that differ. Do you have, which one is the one that has the horse skull that you have to invite into your house and it drinks
That's
wine?
Wales. That's Mary Lou.
Is that
you gotta
Wales?
do.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta
I
do a
love
rap
Wales.
battle. You gotta do a rap battle
That's
with
right.
the undead horse.
Yeah, you gotta rap battle the skull.
I don't like Wales anymore.
Wales rules, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone else, and this is me saying it as a Canadian. I think the Welsh have the best flag. It's got a dragon on it. It is the best flag.
Oh,
Wales has
Oh,
great
yeah.
lore. I've also been to Wales. It's a beautiful country.
Oh.
I thought they were big
Same.
animals.
I've been to Wales.
Yeah, I say you're closest to Wales, Eevee.
Yeah, you are.
I've been there like 3 times.
Dang. Good flag for sure.
Had a-
Yeah, their flag is good.
I had a friend
Alright,
who went
speaking
to
of
university
large
there.
beasts,
Yeah.
Strange large
we're gonna
beasts.
keep going in turn order, by the way.
Woo-wee.
Makes sense.
Just because of the current, what would be defined as the current situation. So we left off
Situation.
where you guys had killed the Elder Brain. All of his like mind-controlled entities have dropped to the ground.
Brain dead.
Basically, yeah. And your goblin and princess allies are currently running in a direction. So let's return back to the dungeon of the Mad Mage, shall we? Is this gonna work?
Go.
Yep, that works.
Pray for us, chat.
Love you, chat. Bye.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye.
See you in the other
chat.
side.
Bye bye.
Oh, I see a funny little guy on the map there.
You do see a funny little guy on the map there.
It
Silly,
might take him like an extra turn to get through that door, possibly.
silly hoo-hoo little guy.
A
Alright.
hee-hoo.
Lionel, it is now your
Yes.
turn. As your goblin allies have said, guys, there's something coming!
You shot
Get through the
Elder
door.
Brain, and now, yeah.
Shit, we need to loot the Elder Brain, isn't it? I don't think I can see much from here. But I'm just gonna tell them go to the door nearest to us, and we'll see you on the other side.
They nod.
And I'm gonna move over here as I'm getting ready. That's gonna be my movement, and yeah, I used my action last week.
Okay. That ends your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Bertrren, you are in the water. You have a really bad headache. but you are alive. What would you like to do?
With Bertrren's swim speed, because of the ring.
Oh, that's right.
He's gonna, with a large headache, dolphin dive out of the water and onto there. I forget which condition he has.
You were restrained because you were grabbed, but you no longer have that effect on
You currently have bless.
Okay, so just bless.
Whoa.
Kind of.
No. That's the yellow dot is the not bless.
Oh.
That's the bond.
Yeah, that was the bond. The bless is me, Lionel, and Thaddeus.
Alright, Bertrren hears. Does Bertrren hear that there are more foes coming from the south?
Unfortunately, you don't hear the goblins because you're too far away, so you don't hear their
Fair
warning.
enough.
Only
He's just gonna.
I think only Lionel and Thaddeus could hear that, because remember, this is like a flowing river. It's like a roaring turbine, so it's really loud in here.
Well, Nyx was down there earlier, and the companions came up and told her that it was on its way, so...
We are taking the dash action to move here, and that is Bertrren's go.
Alright, I will reveal some space here.
Oh shit, I gotta find the Minotaur's health. Give me a second.
Yeah, you got it.
Do we want to fight the worm or do we want to run?
The worms!
That ends
I think
your
we
turn.
run.
We can see what happens to the Minotaurs if they confront the worm, and then we can decide
Oh,
after
true.
that.
And we got quite a
The
few. We
Minotaurs
can just
just
send them
wall
all down.
Go, sacrificial minotaurs!
Go!
It's fine, they're ghosts.
We will sacrifice you again later, but for now,
I gotta
please.
grab a stat block real fast.
This is their Valhalla, okay?
Yeah, they're super happy about it. They're hype.
They're pumped.
Oh god! No! No! Oh god!
What are you
Monty-
doing over there?
Monty, when anything happens.
Alright,
That's an old notebook.
forgot to grab a stat sheet real quick. Alrighty, that brings us to Bertrren, assuming that ends your turn.
That's Bertrren's go, yeah.
Alright, that brings us to Wisp. It is now your turn.
And I saw Lionel move from where to where? Sorry, I may have missed that. Were you down here and moved closer to me, or were you further
Yeah,
up?
I was over
Okay.
here and I'm over
I
here.
ran next to you.
Okay. I think I'm going to just dodge for now. And call that my turn.
Stay where you are.
Because I wanna reset my Tabaxi dash for future.
Good idea. Alright, Wisp.
But
that
that's
ends
all
your
I'm
turn.
doing.
That brings us to Thaddeus. It is now your turn.
Okay, well, he's just gonna hear, like, whatever's going, like, all the commotion going on, and he's just gonna go, oh, fine. And he's just gonna, like, I think he can dash. So we're going this way, right?
We don't have a set plan on which way we're going right now.
Yep.
We have,
Yep.
like, Bertrren's up here right now, so...
Could I possibly make a movement and then hold an action to, like, dash when more people are moving?
Sure, yeah,
Like
if
in
you
a
want to
specific
move your
direction?
30 and hold action dash, absolutely you can.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna move here, hold action dash, and that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. End of turn, your allies are very nervously going to...
Yeah, dash all movement.
15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. They get there as they run around, begin to make their way. Oh, actually, no, wait, hold on. They have the Zephyr shoes. So the goblins hop
Go,
on
princess,
Princess.
go.
5, 10, 15, 20,
You can walk
25,
straight over
30,
the-
35, 40, 45, 50.
They do be walking.
5, 60, so they can even farther away with the Zephyr shoes.
Hell
That
yeah.
is their action to move. That brings us top of the turn order. It is now the Minotaur's turn. So Minotaur 1 is up here. The Githyanki have collapsed to the ground.
Okay, so Minotaur 1. I imagine it's going to rush towards where the sound of commotion would be, and it's going to move and dash as far as they can towards the south.
35, 10, 15, 25. I'll say he gets to there with his dash.
Okay.
The goblins go, ah!
They do scream a little bit. Second Minotaur is right here.
Move right next to that one.
Alright, boom.
Where do you think you're going?
Alright, Minotaur number 3 is no longer stunned. Or no, he is. He actually does have to repeat the saving throw. Sorry.
No, it's quite alright.
It's not a spell. It's an ability. So he got brain
damn.
blasted. So intelligence saving throw.
Alright. D20 minus 1. Let's go.
He is still
Yeah.
stunned.
Let's go.
Minotaur 4 is over here. So Minotaur 4 is all the way down here. Where do you want Minotaur number 4 to go?
We're gonna try and make a line here, so let's just move him back.
Move back? Alright.
Yeah, so like towards this direction. So you can see the pink.
25, 30. You want him to dash?
Yeah.
Alright. 5, 10, 15. Gets right there.
They are the wall.
Alright. 5 is dead. 6 is up here. He is also still stunned, so I need a saving throw for him. I'm just gonna double check something real fast.
Woo!
He
No.
is still stunned. Not a mind flavor. God damn it.
A mind flavor.
Mind favor.
The nearest ice cream for the mind flayers.
It's like a purple grape flavored ice cream. Mind flavor.
Ooh.
He has like gummy worms that resemble like the tentacles.
Okay, yeah, they're still stunned, unfortunately. Alright. Minotaur number 7. I think is... Where's Minotaur number 7? Oh, he's right here. He's also stunned. So go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw for him. He succeeds.
16.
He is no longer stunned.
Let's go.
That is his turn. Minotaur number 8. They're all the way down here. They've been holding an action on this door the whole time.
They're gonna stay at the door just in case something comes through.
Alright.
And hold the action
9.
to swing. It's gonna do the same thing, but on the other side of the. There you go.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Hold action. Alright. Minotaur 10 is dead. What was his name again? Derek? Steve? What was this Minotaur's name?
I think
Kevin.
it's Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, you're right.
Kevin.
You're right.
What's Kevin
Yeah.
doing?
Kevin's gonna move up, flanking with Bertrren, and swing at this mind flare.
The Mind Flayer is unconscious, so...
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So with advantage.
Yeah, and if you hit, you crit, so...
Wait, there's a man player?
Yeah.
They
Yeah, there's a
fell
few.
down.
They're catatonic because
They're-
the other brain just died, so...
Oh, they're still alive. Oh shit, okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits. You crit automatically.
Oh, 15 plus just 6, 21.
21 points of damage to that Mind Flayer.
21.
He hasn't taken any damage in this fight, so that hurts. Alright. That ends Kevin's turn.
Kevin is done.
Kevin is done. I believe that is the last of the Minotaurs, correct?
That is correct. There were 11 of them,
Alright.
and 2 of them are dead, so
The
we're
Elder
good.
Brain died. It is now the Neothalid's
Damn.
turn.
Yeah, boy. He gives up.
15.
He's not being controlled. He's gonna go live his life, right?
He's
Yeah,
too
that's
fat.
fine.
Oh, I need my dice. What am I doing?
You don't
I
need
to
dice,
get
it's okay.
I don't know where my pencil went, so I will
Yeah.
grab
Yeah,
it.
what do you need like dice for?
Yeah, right? This-
When the enemies give up and leave.
Oh, wait, wrong thing. God, I'm so dumb. Yep. You watch as, I don't know if any of you guys would hear this, actually. The goblins definitely hear it. This thing is going to
Probably echoing through the entire place.
an acid breath onto the door, and begins to melt its way through. So it's gonna make this part out with its acid breath. And that this space is now open for it. It's gonna use the last little bit of its movement to just scooch in. Starting to squeeze through that wall, essentially.
Yo.
And that's gonna end the neohalid's turn. That brings us to Nyx. It is now your turn. The goblins yell out, "It's breaking through!"
Wait, back behind. See if the Tarth can hold it back for a bit.
You cut out so much, Shay. I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
She basically yelled out, like, just come up and get behind us. Like, we'll see if the Minotaurs can hold it back.
Alright.
Okay, Can you remind me how tall this chamber is again?
Oh, it's really tall. It's like a dome.
It's really tall.
So.
I could always try and get up high above. Try to. I don't. Yeah. It's a huge creature.
It's
but...
not. It's very big. It can probably reach you from any spot in this dome, unfortunately, because it's also very long.
Okay. Long worm.
What are you doing next?
I'm repositioning myself.
Okay.
So I'm getting my movement. I'm gonna be up here by Bertrren and Kevin.
Okay.
Try to get near the back lines. My bonus action dashed. So I don't think I can hold an action if I used a bonus action, right?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Do I have anything I can do as an action? Wait, how's Bertrren looking as I run past Bertrren?
How is Bertrren looking as you were run past?
Bertrren!
Zan?
They went to go grab a pencil.
I found a pencil. I forgot to unmute after going.
It's all good.
Bertrren looks sad.
But of
I healed,
course.
I healed them so much. Don't remember that healing
Yeah,
word?
the sky is blue. You look hurt.
Bertrren looks extremely hurt.
Well, that's just a lie.
So
That's
past
not a lie.
bloody.
Why?
He's hurting on the inside.
Okay. As Nyx runs past Bertrren, I literally, like, scurry up his back and throw down the supreme healing potion down your throat.
Okay.
Oh,
And then
big.
scurry past.
Glock.
You want
So
me to roll
what's
it?
the supreme potion again?
I gotta save.
10d4 plus 20.
Plus 20.
Yeah.
Shay, you roll better than I do.
Whew! 47.
47.
Pretty good.
Also, shout out to like Tabuya in chat who said, "Long, long way." The greatest commercial saga of all time.
Honestly, yeah. 10d4 plus 20. Okay, so yeah, you got 47. So it's not huge for your health pool, but it helps, right?
It's significantly so. Literally
Okay, that's
over
fine.
doubles what he had previously.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, okay, next we'll do that for her action, and she'll
Alright.
situate herself over here, and just kind of wait until it gets closer to actually do something.
Alright. That brings us to Lionel. It is now your turn.
Ew, I didn't know they were still alive. I cannot attack that one over there. So I'm just gonna... Oh, you know what? I want to be able to see when that thing comes over. So my filthy curiosity. So I'm just gonna stand like here by the edge of the water. I think I'm fine there.
Yep, you're good. There's like it's a little turbulous, but it's good.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ray of frost that guy over there.
Alright. Alright, you have disadvantage because he's on the ground, technically prone. But
Oh,
he
what
is-
about the guys flying and the...
No,
They
those
are
guys
in the
are not prone.
tornado.
Those are very,
Okay, I'm gonna
very much
shoot
alive.
this guy in the left.
Alright, if you hit, it's not a melee, so it's not an auto crit, but you have advantage, I believe, to hit them because they are unconscious, so.
Understood.
Roll a 20.
Ray of Frost.
That hits.
31 to hit.
You're hitting the one on the left or on the right?
Left.
Left, okay.
14 cold damage.
14. He is snuffed from existence.
There we go.
Can you really
Rip.
quickly give me a wisdom saving throw real fast?
Me?
No, Bertrren.
Oh.
Oh, no.
25.
Oh,
25. You feel this strange sensation in your brain. As that mind flare is frozen into ice and shattered, you almost hear in the back of your mind a sad, pathetic little wail. And you're like, that's weird.
What a shame.
What's it saying?
It's like, no.
Nice.
he speaks wailing.
Alright, Lionel, is that end your turn?
I should have moved the fucking thing. Yeah. Yes. Would I be able to sit on the corridor if I stay here?
See down.
Down the corridor, like down here.
No,
assume.
because that's literally a wall, like right there. Oh wait, no, you can't, because there's no more. That's right. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, there's
you
nothing there.
absolutely can.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay here then.
Yeah, you don't see the neohalid though. You can hear it.
No.
You just saw like a bunch of acid just rip down in this
Yeah.
direction, and you were like, oh.
I just wanna be able to make sure that our companions leave the area and see that thing
Yeah.
coming in. Well, that's my turn.
All right, that is your turn. That brings us to Bertrren. It is now your turn.
Oh boy. Bertrand is going to... feeling mentally violated, I guess. Gonna try and swing towards the one that's on the ground.
All right,
Huh?
31 to hit.
that crits.
11 slashing plus 2, so 13.
13.
Yep.
Second, that is Mind Flare. 13 points of damage. He is still standing.
Whoop. Oops, I rolled a damage again, my bad. Whoop. 27 to hit.
That hits. Crits.
For 16 plus 4, so 20 damage.
20 damage. He's starting to look very rough as you hack into him. But it's strange, as you hack into this Mind Flare, you get this weird tingling sensation in all the spots that you're hitting.
Ugh. Alright, I'll third swing.
That's crit anyway. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. Oof. 4, 12 slashing.
12 slashing. You keep hacking. He's like a bloody heap at this point.
4 crits, this guy's still alive. Alright,
Yeah.
You're
that's my
not
go.
rolling high on the damage.
Damage rolls aren't that high, unfortunately. Alright. That ends your turn, Bertrand. You gonna move?
That's Bertrand's go.
Alright, that brings
No,
us
he's
to
gonna stay there.
Wisp. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna look to Lionel. Like, what's going on?
There's a thing coming in. That worm from before.
Oh shit.
It's breaking in.
I guess I'll move 30.
Okay.
So I'll just move to here for now, and he just like fail the dex save if I cast a.
Yeah, they automatically fail.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't open my sheet because I'm an idiot.
I know.
Intelligence score too low.
All right, it's coming.
It's coming.
Sacred flame.
Coming.
19 damage.
19 damage. That Mind Flare is set ablaze by radiant fire, and Bertrand, you feel a very uncomfortable tingling sensation as you watch the body smolder and burn.
Ugh.
That is me.
Alright, that brings us to Thaddeus. It is now your turn.
Oh, so we're moving northward? Okay, good to know. He's gonna, like, release his held action and he's gonna dash.
Alright.
So that gives him 30 feet. That moves him right.
Is it northward on that end? Am I crazy?
You're crazy.
We're planning to fight still, so I think we're just pulling back to see what happens to the Minotaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're gonna
Alright.
fight this thing, I think a big room's the best choice.
Alright. He's gonna move there first, and now that he has his full turn, he is going to move again. And we are moving towards a bigger room, right?
I think this is what we're getting.
In the big room.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well, he's gonna move back here, and
Alright.
he's gonna like. All right. So what are we doing? What's the
Get
plan?
ready to fight.
What's the play?
Get ready to fight.
Alright. It is now
Oh, of course.
the goblins and princess's turn. Can someone look up the speed of a mule? Because the goblins are riding on her now.
Is it 40? That's just a guess. Should we look it up?
Might be
I'm pretty sure
50.
it's just 30.
Is it just
I'm
30?
pretty sure it's just
Mules,
30.
they're
but
kind
I'll
of
double check.
short. They're kind of small, short.
I will Google it real fast, I guess.
It's 40. Never mind.
I
Wrong.
thought it was
It's
40.
Alright, so she's gonna move 80, so 5, 10.
You go, princess.
Zooming.
And then dash for an extra 40.
Yeah, she doesn't even have to go around the river because of the shoes.
You hear galloping footsteps. I would like Lionel and Whis to roll perception checks for me real fast. please.
Oh god.
Wispa's got this. Wispa's
We've
super.
got Bless and Bond. I don't know if
Yeah.
Bless... Does Bless work on that? I can't remember.
Does it affect skill checks?
I will link the spell.
Let me not be 4 hours before.
Let me check. Well, you can get the Bond for sure.
Saving
Nope.
throw or attack rolls. No, they don't get the plus on this.
Only the Bond.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can roll bond for it.
15.
Wisp, you need to roll perception as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
See, I knew you got it.
Ooh.
Okay, and
I had
she yells
easy.
really loud. You hear Glinda yell, "Hey guys! There's an arcade in here!"
Wait, do we know how that one works?
No, I don't know. I didn't even know that was there.
Oh shit.
So that is what you hear from Glinda in that room. That ends the allies' turn. Top of the turn order is now the Minotaur's turn. Let's start with our Minotaurs. Minotaur number 1, right here.
Minotaurs.
What is he doing?
Minotaurs.
They are going to move up to here and then hold action attack.
Alright, hold action attack. Minotaur 2, I'm assuming doing the same thing.
Yep.
Alright. Minotaur 3, need a saving throw. Intelligence.
It passes.
Oh,
passes.
16 though, because it's -1, right?
Yep, no longer stunned, but that is
Okay.
his turn. Minotaur 4, right here. What is he doing?
Moving down and readying to swing.
Alright, you got it. Holding action. Minotaur 5 is dead. Minotaur 6 is still stunned. Go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw up here.
12.
It's still
unfortunately.
stunned. Minotaur 7. Where the fuck is Minotaur number 7?
They're
Top left
wounded.
here.
Oh
They're
yeah, there he
wounded,
is.
So
What is Minotaur 7 gonna do?
Minotaur 7 is sounds like a really cool anime, by the way.
Right?
Minotaur Minotaur 7. Minotaur 7 is going to move and dash as far as they can towards the south.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60, 60. He gets there. So he runs as far as to there.
Okay.
Alright, Minotaur 8 and 9, they're at this door. Are they gonna stay there? Hold
Stand there
action.
ready in action.
Alright, 8 and 9 stand ready. Minotaur 11. Was it Kevin?
Steve!
Kevin.
We're
Oh,
keeping
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin!
What's Kevin gonna do? My player's dead, so.
There's only one man player alive, and it's this guy over here.
He's gonna fall into the tornado or into the water and drown.
He doesn't have any ranged attacks, so Kevin will run down with his other Minotaur brethren further to the south as far as he can.
Alright, 5, 10,
Brother!
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He gets right there, right next to you, Lionel.
Hello.
Alright, that ends the Minotaur's turn. It is now the neohalid's turn. 10, 20, 30. He's gonna dash. He's squeezing. 40, 50, 60. He is like wriggling through this tunnel, making his way. Let me see if he gets his ass in right now. He does not. That ends the neohalid's turn. Nyx, it is now your turn.
Okay. I don't know what they said about the
You
art
have
gate,
only
right?
Wisp and Lionel heard Glinda yell, "Hey, there's an art gate in here."
If I move over here, would I be able to see the worm coming up?
From where you are
Would it be
right
too
now,
far
you
away?
see the worm. It's like where you are right now here. If you look straight down, you see it.
Okay. Can I insight it?
Are you within range to do that?
I think it just
as
says
long as I can
creature
see
you can
it, that's
see,
why.
yeah.
Alright, yeah, go for it.
That's
Insight
fine.
the worm.
The worms. The
I'll add
worms.
my d4 to it. I'm not close enough to attack him, so 25.
25. You insight the worm. The worm appears to be very hungry.
Oh.
What the heck?
I will
Oh,
also say
awesome.
with the insight, it doesn't seem that its attention is on you right now. It seems that its direction is elsewhere.
Guys, he seems kind of hungry, but he also doesn't seem focused on us right now.
So we can kill it.
Is it going after the brain?
We're close to the brain, so whatever he's focused on, be aware of that. I think Nyx is gonna hold where she is right now just to see what happens to the Minotaurs. So
Alright.
we have another turn.
Hold action then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I'm not holding an action because I used a bonus action. I'm just
Take the dodge
that's
action.
my turn. Yeah,
Alright.
dodge action. Yeah.
Lionel,
Dog action.
Lionel, it is now your turn.
The tornado is going to disappear in 2 more turns, so it's not gonna make it down that far.
I think
I'm
it did
just-
its job pretty well, though.
Yeah, no, I know. I just need to make sure I optimize. I'm just gonna kill the mind flare in there just to make sure it's not a problem.
You got it.
Gonna start ray of frosting.
You know, you can drop him and drown him in the water.
I don't know. Maybe who knows? But what if he survives?
What if they breathe in
You can't
water? They're
move.
octopi.
20
Yeah.
hits.
8. 11
Is
gold damage.
Still alive, but
Oh, that's about right.
Bertrren, you feel a little chilly all of a sudden.
Dog.
I don't like that you're connected to these guys right now.
It's not a good time. Gonna take one more step up, and that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, that ends Lionel's turn. Bertrren, it is now your turn.
Bertrren will pull out his bow and arrow and
Okay.
fire at the mind flare.
Go for it. You, unfortunately have no advantage because... Well, technically you'd have advantage. He's restrained, so I'll say you
He's-
rolled advantage.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
14.
14
D4.
misses.
Oh,
Oh,
D4,
yeah, you
sorry,
did
yeah,
D4.
16.
16 hits.
Huh. 9 piercing.
9 piercing. That mind flare is dead as you feel a sharp pain in your lower ribs.
Ugh. Track my arrows. And then we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Okay.
Give Wisp a high five, and then
Huge.
end of his turn.
Alright, that ends
Oh,
your turn.
I pull.
I apologize. I keep forgetting.
No
Could I retroactively use my bonus action to drink a potion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. I keep forgetting because I never use my bonus action.
Alright, that brings us to Wisp. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna give Bertrren a greater healing potion.
Nice.
Do you have that one saved?
Yep.
Go for it.
16.
Nice.
And then I'm going to call out to Lionel. Do we want to investigate that art gate?
We are dealing with something right now.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm going to cast for my main action. I assume the bonus action just to give him the potion.
Yeah, it is bonus action to give a potion.
Okay. Lionel, we're fighting this, right?
Apparently we are.
All right, here you go, Bertrren. Enchant your sword.
Finally,
Oh,
I have a weapon.
Bless drops because I can't concentrate on two things.
All right, bless is dropped.
Woo! I'm not hashtag blessed anymore.
We are hashtag cursed.
Wisp, that ends your turn.
Yes.
All right, that brings us to Thaddeus. It is now your turn.
All right, hearing the thing about the arcade, he's gonna move over here, and can he use an action to call out the Glinda real quick? Like project.
Yes, you will
like-
have to make a roll though because you're right next to a turbine. So
That's fine. It's like I don't really have much else to do anyway. So what do I have to do?
they have to roll. They have to roll to see if they hear you with perception checks.
I mean, real quick, you can see the neohalid from where you're at.
I'm trying to like call out to them specifically.
Fair enough.
150 feet away.
Yeah, not many spells have that kind of range.
No,
Yeah, I'd
like
play.
call
My
out to
arrows
Glinda.
definitely-
Like they're over here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What
Like,
do you yell out to Glinda?
He's gonna yell out. Oh, hold on. Sorry, just grab some water.
He yells out, grab some water.
In the yellow.
Oh,
Please
just
hydrate,
wait.
Glinda.
There's water everywhere. Look at it all.
Glinda, investigate the arcade. Tell us what it is.
All right, I have to roll to see if Gob Swanson or Glinda hear you with a perception check. Okay. You hear a response back from Gob Swanson. We'll try our best.
They're
Might
gonna
as well
figure
keep
it
the
out
option
first
open.
try.
Who knows what will happen?
That's why we
Alright.
paid
God,
the-
who knows what will happen?
That's why we
That's the
paid
end
the
of his
big bucks.
turn.
You're paying them?
You don't pay your goblin? What the fuck?
I don't have a goblin.
Oh, that's your problem.
Oh.
Hey, they
That's a you
have good
problem.
benefits. That's good enough, right?
Pay your goblin.
I'll pay Poog.
That's fine.
And that's the end of his turn, since there's not really much else to do.
All right, that ends Thaddeus' turn. Top of the turn order is now the Minotaur's turn. You got Minotaur 1 over here. They held their action. Are they staying there?
Oh, I'm stupid. Holy Weapon's a bonus action, so I can't do both. I think
just
I
do Holy
will.
Weapon.
I will
Do
do
Holy
Holy Weapon. Can I
I'll
use my
subtract
action
that.
to hand them the potion?
Sure. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah, so you can drink that at the start of your next
On my
turn.
turn. Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
So that
give
we
one
don't
second
have
for
to
that.
like go back
You
and
you
do it.
you could have given him the potion
Oh, yeah,
as an action though.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
Oh, there you go.
yeah. You
Yes,
can give it
either
as a
or.
bonus action or an action. Yeah, so
Okay,
you're
sorry,
good.
I just
No,
seen that
I
and I was like,
appreciate
oh.
you being honest, and that's good. Minotaurs, what are they doing? Minotaur 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Doesn't look like they can. Doesn't look like they can reach there quite yet. So they're gonna move to here
Okay,
and ready an attack action.
you got it. Same with number 2,
Number 2's gonna move here, try and choke them off.
right there.
Yep.
You got it. Minotaur 3, who is now no longer stunned.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna move to here, ready attack action.
Alright, ready to attack action. Number 4 is right here.
Gonna move to here, ready attack action.
Right here.
Mhm.
Okay, ready attack action. Number 5, I believe, is dead. Number 6, roll an intelligence saving throw for him.
-1, 14.
Nope, he's still stunned. 7, who's in the tunnel here. Where is he going?
Channel Minotaur is gonna run as far as they can to the south. Actually, we'll have them run. No, they're in a tunnel. They're in the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just move 'em as far down south as possible.
5, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He gets right there. Can't hold an action because he dashed.
Yep.
Minotaur 8. He's down here. Are they just gonna hold?
They're gonna move one closer to the water and both hold.
Alright, boom. Boom, both holding.
Yep.
Minotaur 10 is dead. Kevin. What's Kevin doing?
Kevin is going to sprint across the bridge.
5, 10, 15,
And then goes
25, 30.
far south as he can with a dash.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do you want him here for 30?
Perfect.
Alright, perfect. Alright, that's the Minotaurs. It is now the Neophyllid's turn.
Gotta keep Kevin alive, guys.
Alright. We're gonna do this real fast.
Shit.
What in the ninest of hells?
The Neophyllid reds its tentacles into its mouth and releases a font of acid. I need Minotaur 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 to make dexterity saving throws, please.
One day, they'll have a save that they're good at throwing at them. Let's
One
see.
day.
Listen, the horn's good, but it's not a perfect science.
Mm-hmm.
5. So you said 5? I need 5 dex saves?
I need, dex saves from 1, 2, and 7, 8, 9.
Just go from top to bottom and roll for them.
+1. 8.
8, so that is a failure for Minotaur number 1.
18.
That's a success.
Natural 20.
Takes no damage.
Natural 1.
Definitely taking damage.
15.
15 is a failure.
Alright.
Good information. Good information.
Hold on, actually.
Good
So
to know.
that's-
Good to know.
That's 7, 18.
These are all
That's
plus
8.
These are all +1.
So that's 8, 18, natural 20, natural 1. So number 1 fails and takes 39 points of acid damage.
They are dead.
Number 2 succeeds and takes 19 points of acid damage.
Alright. They were actually fresh.
The 7 takes no damage, which I believe that's Kevin, right? No, Kevin's 11.
Kevin's up
11.
here.
Yeah, 7
Kevin's
takes
11.
no damage. Number 8 takes 39 points. And
Alright, they were fresh as well.
number 9 takes 39 as well.
They were also fresh, so they are still up.
Alright.
Only the first one dies.
Yeah. So number 1
Poor bastard.
is dead. Goodbye. I'm just gonna... He's gone.
Yeah, totally fair.
Alright. That ends the Neophyllid's turn. That brings us to Nyx. It is now your turn.
Oh gosh, so much going on. So how close would I have to be in order to actually hit this thing? All the way down here. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I think. I'm gonna double check the range on my arrow to see
Yep.
how far I can shoot it at disadvantage.
You got it. You guys just give me just 2 seconds. I'm really hungry. I'm just gonna really quickly just grab something just to eat because my stomach is actually.
I'm gonna fill up my water then.
Quick
No worries.
break while you decide what to do next. Just a little tiny mini grab water break.
Nyx
I keep forgetting
explodes.
it's 80 on
I
the
hate to
short
do that
bow.
while we're
80,
playing, but
320.
I'm starving.
That's
So you
okay,
need
it
to
gives me
grab like a
time
little,
to think about what I want to do.
grab like a sugar bird or something, and you were back.
I could technically shoot at it with disadvantage.
How close do you need to get?
I need to be 80 for like a regular shot, but 320 feet for disadvantage. So I can pretty much shoot it from anywhere in here, I guess, now. But I have to
What
be
the disadvantage
down
make it so you cannot sneak attack?
Water refilled.
What?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I remember
No,
something about the whole-
I said what to Eevee. I
I said
didn't
water
really say.
refilled.
Oh, So, 5, 10.
Throw some cold traps. Maybe that's gonna stop it a little bit.
I mean, I could run further down. Because now that everybody's talking about the art gate, you know, but if we're waiting on information to hear back from Glinda and God Swanson, we could wait to hear back what they have to say.
Yeah.
We just need to do damage to this thing. Blast it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I apologize for getting out midstream, but like I usually get a chance to eat before we play. Like I grab something really quick, but I didn't get that chance, so.
No worries.
That's great. It gave me time to calculate stuff. Like, for example, I didn't realize I could shoot from so far away with like disadvantage.
What are you gonna do next?
So,
What's your plan?
what's my plan? My plan is to wing it, obviously.
Woo!
Woo! Nyx throws caltrops on the ground. Climb over that worm. Take that.
Yeah.
Toss all the ball bearings down. I'll. I don't want to waste an arrow to shoot at it, just for regular damage. Yeah, I'll take a shot at it with disadvantage.
You can get sneak attack on it.
I think
We
if
were
you have
just talking-
disadvantage, you can't get sneak attack. Is that
Yeah,
a
we were
rule?
just talking.
I don't remember if it was.
I don't think it is, but I'll double check. Hold on.
I think it's a rule for sneak attack. I don't remember for my.
Could also get closer.
I think it's you can't be incapacitated, but I could be misremembering. Let me check.
Get that rogue movement going.
Once per turn, you can
that
deal an extra
rogue movement.
1d6, which is more for you. If you have advantage on the roll, the attack must use a finesse range weapon. You don't need advantage on the roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the roll. So yeah, you would not. use
Yeah.
it.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Ooh.
I misremembered that. It's been a while since I've had to look that up.
Yeah, could use my roguish movement to.
Good.
I just can't get all the way down to like 80 feet, but I know how fast he can move now. But I also know that he has an acid breath too, so. Yeah. I'm gonna move down here.
Okay.
Actually, I wouldn't be able to shoot if I was from down here
You can't
anyways.
see him, unfortunately.
You guys want me to check out the art gate, or should I set up to attack it?
Attack it.
Okay,
Do fight, yeah.
get ready to fight. Okay. Nyx is going to start climbing the ceiling. I know that you said he can reach me from anywhere, but this way I don't have to. This way I don't have to run around the water. I can go like straight across if I need to, like if I'm on the ceiling.
You got it.
So, however much the ceiling is high, I'm gonna start scaling up.
So it's gonna be probably about. Yeah, it's as high as it is wide in this dome, so. It's about 85 feet high.
If I start from here, where I started my turn, I'll get about 70 feet up.
Yeah, 10 feet minus the 10 feet we're moving over, so it would be 60. You'd be up 60 feet.
65, because my movement's 35.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, you are climbing.
And actually, technically, I can use my whole turn, my action too. So I'll get all the way on the ceiling, and I'll just
Church moving.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna set myself up, kind of. I'm not gonna go into the cyclone that's still there.
Probably wise.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, one would think so.
I guess I can
but I'm
drop
gonna
it
set
now, it's not
myself
gonna
up in
do
the
much.
middle.
Yeah, I think that cyclone's gonna be lifting up that worm.
The worms.
But yeah, I'll get myself in the middle so I have a good view all the way down.
You got it. Alrighty, that brings us to Lionel. It is now your turn.
I'm just gonna start making some patches at this thing from the distance.
Okay.
Okay, magic missile, first level, just for the sake of simplicity, because I
Whoop,
need to have some
ignore that.
spells. It's 120 feet.
Yeah, it's definitely within range. You're good.
Magic missile, magic missile, magic missile.
Hot shots.
That's 11 points of damage.
Alright. Lionel. They hit,
Yeah.
but it's as if they did not hit at all. This thing
Awesome.
is entirely unbothered by the 11 points of damage you do to it.
So it did no damage?
It did damage,
Okay.
but for
He
this
has a large
creature,
health pool.
it's so minuscule it doesn't seem to care about it.
Okay, I just need
So
to know that it's
drop it,
not it's not immune
It
to
is
magic.
not immune, but it doesn't seem to give a shit.
Okay.
Alright.
Gotta take one step back.
You
Yep. And one extra bonus action. I'm just gonna drink another potion.
got it. Bertrren, it is now your turn. Bertrren? Zan?
I was playing with my cat, so I muted.
Oh.
Bertrren is going to move and dash to here.
Alright.
And bonus action, going to drink. You said greater healing? Oh,
We
yeah,
already-
I
we
already-
you already got
resolved
it, you already
that.
got it.
Yeah, we already
You already
resolved
got
that.
Then we're gonna put away the bow and re-equip the sword.
Alright, go ahead and move yourself where you need to go.
All right, I can move my stuff.
Yeah.
Indoors. 1, 2, 3,
You're a strong, independent D&D player who don't need no DM.
12 to there. All right,
Makes.
that is worship.
Alright, that's Bertrand's go. That brings us to Wisp. It is now your turn.
I'll move down as well. Get a line of sight. I'll action dash to here.
I thought we wanted to fight in an open room, but it's fine.
Right, but I mean we can hit it while it's coming up and then retreat when it gets here.
Betcha.
Alright, that is your turn, Wisp.
Mm-hmm.
Thaddeus, it is now your turn.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I was like, my husband wanted to say something.
We also don't,
Well,
Bracken, we also don't know if this thing can spit acid each turn, because if that is the case, then we have to just blitz it.
Gotcha.
We
Okay,
know it can't
theoretically-
because it didn't shoot.
yeah. Theoretically speaking, if I have like a line of sight here, would I be able to hit?
If you're within range, yeah.
So technically, that would be like within range for like a firebolt or something.
How was it?
What's the range of the firebolt? I believe it's 120 for a firebolt.
Yep. It's 120.
Yeah, then yeah.
There you go.
You have to move though.
Okay,
So.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, I vault over and get to this spot.
Okay. What's your strength score?
It's 12.
Okay, yeah, you can make it over.
All right, he's gonna
Go ahead and move your character.
he's gonna hop up and he's gonna hop up and follow suit with another firebolt. He does try to go for a lightning bolt, but he's literally he's like running short. Damn it!
You also have
I'm out of
an
juice.
ally right in front of you as well, in the form of.
Ooh, true.
It's really big. You can aim for like
Yeah.
its.
I'm just
High-
saying, if you
highest
did a
thing.
lightning bolt, that's a bit
Mm,
spooky.
yeah, lightning
Yeah,
bolt.
yeah. I was just doing that for
fine,
flavor.
Unless you roll
Hit
natural
Bertrren.
I was just doing that for-
Fuck.
That was just for flavor. Like he tries to do a lightning bolt, he's out of juice. Like, oh damn it, I'm out of juice. All right, fine. Guess the death by 1,000 cuts. Firebolt and up. 16.
16 just hits.
Yeah.
Just hits.
Okay. Now we know the DC.
Might be 15, might be 16.
16 damage.
Fire damage. There's a
Is there any
scintillating
word-
sensation. 1 second, let me do math real fast. Alright, you hit it, and that was like a sizable, chunky firebolt. This thing takes the damage, doesn't give a shit.
Alright, just keep firing pot shots as much as we can! We'll stall for time a bit!
We have it on the ropes.
Alright.
That's the end of his turn.
That is your turn, Thaddeus. It is now the Minotaur's turn.
Also, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some coffee, if that's okay.
You got it. Minotaur 1 has been eviscerated. Minotaur 2, what is he doing, Zan?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gonna dash to here.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can get there with a regular movement. You want them to dash?
Yeah, to here. Actually, just stay there and ready to attack. That makes more sense.
So they're ready as an attack. You got it.
Alright, so I move him back, and then his actual leader ready. Instead of dash.
Alright. So, sorry. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can get there with this normal movement and hold action.
Perfect.
Alright.
Yep.
You'll do so. Alright, that brings us to Minotaur number 3. Right here. Where's he going?
They're gonna rush in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just enough to get here.
4, 5, 6. Yep. Boom.
And they are going to swing recklessly. There's 17 or natural 20. Natural 20.
Natural 20 will do.
Let's go.
Let's see. 21 plus. Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah, you're running
Oops.
to hit. Rolling to hits. Yeah.
My bad. So damage is 9
plus 12.
plus 9.
18.
So 18
points. Not bad. This thing cleaves into it, and the worm lets out a horrible sound, as that certainly got its attention. Alright, that's Minotaur number 3. Minotaur number 4.
It's gonna rush into the other side and start swinging.
Alright.
Recklessly.
Recklessly swings.
10 or 9.
He swings pathetically and gets no purchase. Minotaur number 5 is dead. Minotaur 6 is stunned, so go ahead and roll a saving throw for him.
That guy.
Yeah.
1! Still stunned!
No, he's still stunned. Minotaur 7 is right here. What is Minotaur 7 gonna do?
They are going to move up 6.
So up this direction?
Sorry, downward 6 towards the neohalid.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can get there. That's as close as he can get.
And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's that for next turn. We'll have that one dash to move closer.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get right there, but he can't attack.
Let's move him back 1 so that there's room for someone else to get in.
Alright, you got it. That brings us to number 8, who is right here.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, gets you to here, so they're gonna move there
Got it.
and ready and attack just in case something happens.
Holds an attack, you got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one next, yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Again.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can get in.
And swinging recklessly.
You got it.
First swing, 13. Second swing, 19.
19 hits.
4, 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing damage. Not bad.
You say that, but it's probably not much in the whole scheme of things.
Alrighty. And last, certainly not least, is Kevin. Who's up here.
Kevin.
3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna move Kevin to here and ready and attack just in case.
Alright, ready and attack. You got it.
MVP Kevin.
Alright, that ends the Minotaur's turn. It is now the Neohalid's turn.
Oh boy.
It does on a 5.
Oh, come on.
He's got choices.
Oh no, these Minotaurs are.
They're fucking dead.
Kevin might die here.
At least one group of them is dead.
Yeah. I need
Isn't that also
Minotaur 2 and 7, 8, 9 to make dexterity saving throws, please.
18,
18,
on
that
the
is
one
a
closest.
success. He's taking half.
Not enough.
15 on the one behind it.
That is a failure.
Natural 1
Failure.
on the red dotted one. And 7 on the last one.
Failure.
So only one passes.
Alright. Those who fail take 38 points of acid damage.
Sorry, can you remind me the name or the numbers? I can't
It
see them.
is 2. So the only one who
Takes 38?
succeeded was 2. 2 succeeded, so half of 38 is
19.
19. So
Okay.
2 takes
I tracked it.
19, everyone else takes 38. Did anybody
What's
die
the
or-
next number? What's the next number?
7 failed and took 38.
7 is dead.
7's gone. 8 took 38.
Still alive.
Okay. 9 took 38.
Also still alive.
Alright. That is...
Also,
Right,
does
we're
this
still in
mean
the
he's
mid-
destroying the structures? By the way, like is all the
yeah,
walls
the
there are
door
destroyed?
just the door over here just crumbled and like the walls are melting.
We were still in the Minotaur turn?
Yeah, we are.
No, this is the Neophilids.
Neophilids' turn.
Ooh, okay, gotcha.
Those Minotaurs are being great meat shields
They
for us right now.
really are.
They're
Alright.
buying us time to get positioning that we need.
That ends the Neophilids' turn as the Minotaurs are quite literally physically holding this thing back. Nyx, it is now your turn.
Yay, my turn. Okay. How close do I need to be?
I don't want to jinx you guys, but this is going not terribly
well.
so far.
Just shut up.
Shish! Shish!
Uh,
Putting that in the universe.
Nyx is gonna run over here.
Running along the ceiling.
Running along the ceiling,
Yep.
you got it.
Skittering along. Look, I just needed to get rid of the movement of the water. Trying to run around it was cutting off so much movement, okay?
That's good.
That's good.
I'm not everybody can be like Princess who has like magical flying horseshoes, okay?
She
That's
deserves
the
it.
best one.
Well, we could try.
You gave me the ring of swim, so I can just dolphin my way through at the exact same speed.
Yeah,
Someone just-
yeah, you could. Not Nyx though. Nyx would be swept away so far down on the river you'd never see her again.
It go down.
Nyx would like to take a shot at this guy.
Alright, go for it.
Huge.
21 hits.
21.
Big numbers.
12
plus.
plus. I have sneak attack.
Here it comes.
Let's see. Oh wait, oops, that's not right. I rolled d4, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me do it again.
Ignore that.
27, okay.
Better.
So 12 plus
better.
27.
That's 39,
39.
points of damage. Hold on, I gotta do weird math here.
Weird math.
And it is the magical arrow. I don't know if that makes a difference or
Good,
not.
good to know. You fire off a
Yeah.
shot, hitting it right in its mouth, severing one of the tentacles that is lurching from its horrible maw. It lets out a horrible clicking hiss of pain as brackish blue blood sprays across the battlefield. For no reason, I'm just gonna...
Nyx is...
Okay.
Yeah, no, oh gosh.
We're
Don't do that. Nyx, I was about to talk about how terrified I am of this thing. Don't make it worse. Nyx is... This is her trauma floor right now.
Is that in your turn, Nyx?
Yeah.
Alright.
I would love to run further away, but I used all my movement to get here.
Made your choice. Alright, Lionel, it is now your
Did.
turn.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna spend my last one for this one. Well, no, it's not the last one, but for this level. To cast Arcane Hand!
Oh! This is the thing I always
It's
forget
at
to bring to
6.
our games, Shay.
It's a 6th
Yeah.
level,
The good hand, the good boy hand.
You're going for interposing.
but I'm gonna move
hand?
first. I'm gonna move first a little bit to get a little closer. Like here. Right there, right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon it 60 feet from me. So here.
There.
Yeah. And in my turn, I can move it and do the effect. So I'm gonna move it 60 more feet.
Okay.
Here. Yes. There. Nice.
Fucking
And it's gonna
worm.
punch the fucking worm.
Punch the worm!
Punch the worm.
Worms!
With a force, with a clenched fist.
Melee
So the
spell
hand
attack.
strikes. That is a creature or object with 5 feet. Spell attack. So it's like if I was using my Ray of Frost, I guess?
Yeah, just use a Ray of Frost,
Okay,
that
so
works.
I'm just gonna use that.
28
28?
hits. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll 4d8 force damage.
Plus 2d8 because of the level 6.
You got it.
Okay, so can you repeat the number again? Sorry.
It'd be
So
68.
It is going to be 68, yeah, force damage.
68.
68? What a good number.
Not a funny number,
Could be
though.
better.
Eh,
28.
28 points of force damage.
Damn, good grouping. 28 to hit, 28 damage.
Ooh.
It's nice.
You watch as your hand flies through the air, grabs the head of this thing, and just crunches down on it. And the worm thrashes with the hand on its face, like moving around like crazy.
Also, the whirlwind is gone.
Yeah, Whirlwind's gone.
So those corpses of the just behind me, I see the 2 corpses just.
Yeah, they bob in the
Fall.
water. Alright.
Oh, when I felt that punch. Okay, that's my turn.
Bertrren, it is now your turn.
Bertrren is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So action dash to there,
You got it.
and then is
He's
going to
brave.
shout, "Keep fighting! We can do this!" And is going to second wind as a bonus action,
Okay.
and Royal Envoy all the Minotaurs.
Okay.
Will
do?
will
He
all
heals
heal
them.
15,
Yeah.
and Bertrren will heal 24.
Nice. Very good. I'll let you apply the healing.
Yep. I'm doing it now.
Yeah. It's all the boys. Except for
The boys!
You
one
get
of
the
them.
healing too, because I feel like
Yes, he does.
you still
Yeah,
need
Bertrren
healing.
gets the healing. Everyone he chooses gets his level in healing.
Is that like a number of limited targets, or could you hit maybe Nyx?
Let me double check the
What has
amount of
Nyx
targets.
done
I know I have
for
enough for the
Bertrren
Minotaurs.
lately?
It's true.
I gave him a potion.
Gave a supreme healing potion.
Oh,
That
I'm
doesn't
gonna
mean
choose
anything.
3. I'm sorry. I'm gonna choose 3. So we're gonna pick.
That's okay.
I'll pick a
I don't
target
need it.
number of
It's
3.
okay.
But,
Alright, if you want to select specific Minotaurs, I can tell you their number.
I'm gonna
Pick yourself
select
too, if
Minotaur
you
number
can.
2.
Okay, Minotaur number 2 is right here.
And I'm gonna select Minotaur number 8
Minotaur number 8 is right there.
and number 9.
Number 9 is right next to him, right there.
Oh, the
Got
mighty
it.
number 9.
Damage is, or healing is added.
You got it.
Healing damage.
Alright, that ends your turn.
Reverse
Bertrren.
damage is added. That's Bertrren's go. Yep.
Alright,
Action.
Wisp, it is now your turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna move down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is he in 60 feet? Moment of truth.
He is within 60 feet. He is not.
Nay.
He's just, like, outside of your range. You could Tabaxi Dash.
I could. Yeah, I'll do that to get like 2 more down, so I'm in range.
You're in range.
Can they make a dexterity saving throw as I try to set them sacredly afire?
Sure thing, they have advantage because they have magical resistance.
Nay.
That is a natural 20 dexterity.
Nay.
Oh.
Take no damage from that.
Well,
You're not
that's
banishing them yet.
fine. I wanted to see if it had magical resistance. to see if it was
I
worth it.
mean, that's a good way to test it. You rolled really high on that sacred flame too.
I know.
Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy. Spins the dice.
That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Alright, that ends your turn, Wisp.
Yep.
Thaddeus, it is now your turn.
Alright, I guess it's still gonna be a death by 1,000 cuts or arrows or blasts, I guess. He's going to move. He'll move right here, and he'll just do the same thing he did last turn, like pop off another firebolt.
Hi, Lionel.
Actually, no, this.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi! No, wait, this time he's actually gonna do a chill touch.
Okay.
That is also 120 feet.
What's the... Oh, it's 120 feet? Okay.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, just a pretty chill touch.
Is that a to
Chill
hit, or is that a
touch, but
saving
you got it.
throw?
That's the hit, so I have to roll.
Chill touch.
Also, I remember, like, my Wild Magic did go off last session, but you hid the effect. So
Yeah.
did anything happen to, like,
Yeah, it was
block
a
her?
secret effect.
I know.
Yeah. Remember, it was an effect that you're not aware of.
A secret.
Your family blew up.
Secret.
21 hits.
Your family is blue.
21? 21?
No, your
That's
family
not
thinks you're
21.
blue, but you're not
But
actually blue.
But that's 1/1. It's not 21, but, you know, it's half that.
Alright. A chilled hand flies out and strikes this creature, and where it touches, the purple hue fades to a dark pale. It kind of retches at that slightly, but it definitely is still got a lot of fight in this thing. You guys have peppered this thing, it doesn't look too bothered.
What
Fine,
is
we're
the
just
status on
starting.
Glinda? What's the status on Glinda, by the way? Like, what's the sit rep?
Oh, right, yeah. I'll have them go at the end of their turn, and they'll yell back at you.
Okie dokie, then that's all he can do, I guess.
Alright.
Goblin's got a
I-
+0 intelligence. Here we go.
I need Thaddeus and Lionel and Nyx, and Wisp to make me perception checks, please.
Oh, thank God you scared me.
Perception.
Because this is your ally's turn. Oh, God,
Perception.
my die!
Got a -1, that's a 12.
12. 24 for Nyx.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to roll initiative.
Roll
I missed
initiative
something.
again!
17.
Oop.
17.
24 for me.
Alright,
Actually, I can add my d4 to it, too.
Thaddeus, you don't hear anything as you're running by and the rushing water covers the sound. However, Nyx and Lionel, you hear Glinda yell out. 1 second, I have to read here. Sorry, I'm just reading here.
Alright, I'm reading here.
You hear Glinda yell back, "Ah! It's like 3 people holding hands!"
Oh my gosh, we
Okay.
know this
What?
one!
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. Let me open up my list of
Nyx.
arcades.
Nyx opens up her mind palace.
Alice.
I'm gonna say this, you guys have been through this one before.
You've been through it?
Yeah, someone went through this one.
Yeah, we found it on level 14. We didn't know where it led to, though.
I believe Thaddeus
Oh
went
my
through-
God.
Thaddeus went through this one, and if you recall Thaddeus, you felt something notice you.
Gee, I
Notice
wonder what that
me.
could have been. As he
Yeah.
looks over to the giant brain bubbling in the middle of the thing.
However,
I wonder what that could have been.
Nyx and Lionel, you're the only ones who hear this. Thaddeus and Wisp, you do not hear this, and
Nope.
unfortunately, you're on the other side of the river. Bertrren, so you don't hear it at all.
Hand holding.
Level 14 is where it leads to.
Yeah, it leads to Arcturia Doom. You guys want to go back there,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
Yep.
After your event.
No. Oh.
Alrighty.
fine.
That brings us top of the turn order Minotaurs. Minotaur number 2. It's right here.
It's gonna move to here. And it's going to swing recklessly.
You got it.
Attack number 1. 12. Attack number 2. Or
Misses.
12, sorry.
3 up here.
Swinging recklessly. First roll. 17. Second roll. 16. 17. to hit.
17 just beats the DC.
Alright. For 6 slashing.
Slashing damage, not bad. Alright, Minotaur number 4.
Swinging recklessly. 22 to hit. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
For 8 slashing.
8 slashing. It's starting to look beat up. Alright. 5 is dead?
5 is dead, yes.
Yes.
5's been dead for a while.
6. Intelligence saving throw. He's still on the floor, struggling.
-1. 16. He's awake.
Hey, he's awake. But that's his turn.
Oh my god.
And then 8. 7 died. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have a space to go.
That's fine. He's gonna move up 1 and ready an attack just in case.
Alright, ready attack. You got it. That brings us to 9, who is definitely within range.
Recklessly swinging.
Alright.
That's number 1.
Oh.
17 to hit
17 hits.
for 5 slashing.
5 slashing. And 10 is dead, and fucking Kevin!
Kevin's gonna move
Go,
here. Ready
Kevin.
an attack.
Ready attack, you got it. Alright, that ends the Minotaur's turn. It is now the Neophalid's turn.
Action economy, do
Skip
the
his
action.
turn, right?
He does not get his acid breath back.
Fuck yeah.
Hooray!
So now we get to see how he attacks normally.
That's true. I don't think we've seen that.
He's just gonna eat like all the Minotaurs in one swoop.
He was actually more effective.
Which Minotaur? 3, 4. Oh, you know what? I could hurt you.
What do you mean by
Who are you
that?
talking to?
Everyone.
Are you gonna attack Kevin?
He has a
Not Kevin.
15-foot reach. He's gonna go for Kevin.
Oh, come on. Kevin has done nothing.
No, Kevin's fine. Kevin's at full health.
Kevin,
This is
no!
good. This is
That-
actually better for us.
That's why he's going for Kevin.
Yeah, he heals
He's
based off
gonna
of your
swallow
health.
Kevin.
Does a 31 hit Kevin?
No, that misses.
Oh no,
Yeah, you needed a 13.
Kevin, no.
Kevin might be in some fucking
Kevin.
Uh-oh!
Kevin's
Kevin
dying
takes
so that we can see what
22
happens.
points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
plus 9 points of psychic damage. And you guys watch as this thing reaches out its tentacles, lash around Kevin, and Kevin is swallowed.
Kevin, no!
God damn it, Kevin.
He is considered blinded and restrained. He has total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the neohalid. At the start of his turn, he's going to take some damage.
Can he do anything in there?
He's restrained, so he can swing, but it's with disadvantage.
Recklessly.
He's blinded.
Good, yeah.
Swing recklessly.
This thing
Oh, you
is
fool!
starting
Yeah,
to look beat up. Nyx, it is now your turn as you watch Kevin get eaten.
Nyx looks horrified as Kevin gets eaten. Nyx will yell out first, hearing Glinda mention the art gate. Guys, the art gate leads to Arcturia's floor on level 14. We need
No.
3 people to hold hands. It's an
Oh,
exit
no, we are
strategy
not going
if we
there.
need it.
No!
Oh yeah, let's go to
yes.
the Lich Slayer.
Nyx is just letting you know, so the information's out there.
Yeah, and I'm responding, no.
If I was to
Absolutely
destroy them.
not. This guy that he just ate Kevin.
Yeah,
Nyx is horrified. She's gonna try and shoot him.
go for it.
Kevin, we'll get you out of there.
21 hits.
21. So that'll be 7 plus 28. So that will be 35 points of
Hold on,
damage.
I gotta do weird math real fast.
Kevin, we'll get you out of there, Kevin.
Whew.
Kevin.
Ouchie, zouchie. You fire another shot as this thing screeches in pain. It is now starting to look haggard. It doesn't look like it's on death's door, but it's starting to look like it's taken a lot of damage.
And then, like the coward rogue I am, I go and I hide behind a
Run,
wall.
coward, run!
I would like, I would bonus action stealth, but I feel like it wouldn't matter. I
Get
feel
that
like
advantage. You'll crit.
Crit. Okay, I'll bonus. Oh, I feel like he'll know where I am regardless. Can I bonus action stealth?
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Yeah. I'll add my D4 because I need it. It's a 37.
Nyx, even though you feel like you're well hidden, you still get the sense that this thing has some sort of target on you.
I knew it. But none of my allies can see me anymore.
No, you are very well hidden.
True.
Alright, Lionel, it is now your turn.
Nyx is dead. Let's go. Zoom.
She's gone.
Okay, I move a little bit more. I'm not gonna be able to use what I wanted, but bonus action, fist again.
Bonus action fist.
Bonus action fist.
The
Here.
feasts.
16 to I can use my D4.
You can, but I don't know if you need to.
You hit with a 16. That is its armor
Oh.
class, so you don't
Right,
have to roll
sorry.
it. Yeah. No, you're good.
Gotcha.
Its AC is 16. Big worm.
Right.
Big funny worm.
Roll.
Worm.
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 Worms are back.
This is a certified worm moment.
68. 6.
Oh my god, they ate him. Then they're gonna eat
that's
me.
bad. Oh, that's really
Oh my
shitty.
God.
Oh, that's a lot
Look, we
of
just gotta
ones.
make him throw up Kevin. That's the only way to save Kevin now. Just gotta make him throw
Just
up.
get away from me,
Just-
you
it's
bitch.
it's just a little on the cheek.
It's a little bit. I'm gonna use a first level spell slot to use magic missile with
Okay.
my action.
You got it.
Taking pot shots at it. 1, 2, 3.
10.
10 points of force
Not
damage.
bad. It's starting to look a little haggard. Alright.
And that's gonna
Haggard,
be
we're
my
partway
turn.
there, guys. I don't know what percentage of health that is, but we're doing something.
We're doing
It's
it.
slowly but good.
Alright, Lionel, that ends your turn.
Yes.
Alright, that brings us to Bertrren. It is now your turn.
Let's see. Bertrren is going to move to here. Action, pull out a potion. Bonus action, drink said potion.
Alright.
Hooah. 11.
Ooh. Ouch.
You know what? 11 hit points is 11 hit points, so
Yep.
we'll take that. That is Bertrren's go.
Okay, love it. Wisp, it is now
Got
your
that?
turn.
Well, maybe an attack roll will do better. I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon
Okay.
because it's not concentration.
Eh. There's your stick.
Yeah, 25 to hit.
25
Amazing.
hits for
I did
4 force
4 plus
damage.
3 because I cast it. I'm out of second levels. I had to cast it at 4th level,
Alright.
so I got a little bit extra damage.
Bonk. This thing is getting bullied at this point. Like, it is just a whole lot of people
Good.
fighting a worm. Alright. Is that end your turn, Wisp?
Yes.
Alright, Thaddeus, it is now your turn.
Alright, death by 1,000 cuts. We're gonna do it again. Firebolt this
Got
time.
it.
That's another 21.
That hits.
Alright. We love conserving resources we don't have. That's 16.
16. I gotta grab a calculator. This map keeps getting complicated each time. 16 points of damage. This thing
Got
is
this, we got
starting
this.
to kinda look rough.
Okay, does that mean bloodied or no?
No, he's not bloodied.
Good try. I have like 3 more
Whatever
turns
you
on
do,
a turn.
don't-
Meat shield is
Okay,
This
this is
thing-
obviously working. Don't stop.
This is a chunky creature, is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
Hold the line. And that's the end of his turn.
Alright, at the end of the turn, I need Wisp, Lionel, Nyx, and Thaddeus to roll me perception checks.
Okay.
okay.
Let's see how far my -1 will get me.
Ooh.
Oh, pretty good. 16 actually.
27.
Everyone but Lionel hears Glinda go, "There's also a statue of a Alistair in here too!"
Darn it.
Thaddeus is gonna perk up. Oh god. Oh god. And can it like?
Hey,
And this is. Can he like yell at them?
On your turn, you
Like,
can.
or like... Ooh.
Yeah, you got
It's
shot by
turn.
that thing.
You got shot by that.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Alright, that ends the ally's turn. It is now the Minotaur's turn.
Minotaurs. Starting with number 2.
Number 2.
Gonna swing. Let's see. There it is. Recklessly as well. So natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
That hits.
For 4 plus 10, so 14.
14. That's not terrible. 1 sec, sorry. I'm just checking something really fast.
Go Minotaurs.
14 points. He gets a meaty swing into this creature that lets out another shriek of pain.
Then Minotaur number 3.
Minotaur number 3. Right there.
Is going to swing at this guy. Recklessly. 12 or 12.
Minotaur 4.
Before that, Minotaur 3 is going to take a single step back.
Okay. Whoop.
Does it seem to provoke?
No, it does not. This thing has a 15-foot reach.
Alright.
That's why he ate Kevin.
So next up is 4.
Yep.
We are going to... Yep. 18 or soft 20. Soft 20.
20 hits.
For 5 slashing.
Okay. That brings us to Minotaur number...
This is our raid boss, guys. It's our raid
You
boss.
got 4.
Yeah.
Minotaur number 5 is dead. Minotaur number 6 is all the way up here.
They're gonna move 12. Full turn.
5, 10, 15, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. He gets all the way over there. Minotaur number 7 is dead. Minotaur number 8 is here. You want to just keep holding?
Can we actually have Minotaur number 9, which I think is this one, go first?
I will have them go in sequential order, just for the
Never
sake
mind.
of the...
Alright.
Because the enemies
They
do the
will-
same way, so...
They will attack and hold.
Alright, they will hold an action. 9.
Will swing.
Okay.
There it is. Recklessly. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
For 8 slashing.
8 slashing.
And then they'll take a 5-foot step diagonally.
So they're gonna go boop, right there.
Yep.
Alright. And that brings us to 10, who is dead, and Kevin. Kevin needs to make a Constitution. Wait, hold on. Nope. He just takes this damage. Alright, hold on.
Got it.
Oh.
I gotta roll something here.
Kevin!
Kevin! Kevin
How do we get him out of there?
Kevin
Mouse?
takes 34 points of acid damage.
oh my god.
34? Holy
34
shit.
points as he melts in the stomach of this neohalid.
Well, his
Wow.
final action in this life is going to be swinging recklessly.
So just a straight
He's
roll.
gonna give him a
because he's
tummy ache.
restrained, so...
Yep.
Oh,
No,
Kevin,
Kevin!
no!
He's crying.
No!
Oh, that's so sad.
You will be remembered, Kevin.
He goes to swing, but his arm is
Kevin.
melting off. Poor Kevin. That ends
What a
the
shame.
Minotaur's turn. It is now the Neohalid's turn.
And that was a personal attack. She targeted Kevin.
He gets his acid breath back.
Uh-oh.
All the Kevins in chat are gonna uprise.
There was someone in the YouTube comments like, I'm glad I'm named Kevin. This is fun.
Oh no.
Sorry, that Kevin.
Yeah, sorry to you in particular, Kevin.
You can't hit the hand. You either have to hit the Minotaurs or the hand. He's gonna go for these 3 Minotaurs. He's gonna go for 8, 9, and 2. So 2, 8, and 9. You make dexterity saving throws, please.
Alright. +1. Trying to go closest one. 17.
17 is a failure.
Okay, and the one with the red dot on it. 20,
That's
soft.
a success.
And then the last one is 3 or 4.
So 2 fails. Red
Okay.
dot succeeds. That's 8, and 9 fails. So
Okay.
2 and 9 take 41 points of acid damage. Let me double check
And
that.
9 is dead. 2 is just barely dead after the healing.
9 is dead. All right.
2 and 9 are dead.
Oh, 2 and 9 are dead. And 8 will take 20 points of acid damage.
Is this?
Oh, it's alive. Let's go.
I'm gonna be that guy. Is this also hitting the hand?
No,
No.
he either had to hit all the
She
Minotaurs
measured
or
it.
hit the
Okay,
hand, and
okay.
he chose to go for the Minotaurs.
Fair enough.
Yeah, be that guy that pays
is-
attention.
That is the Neohalid's turn. Nyx, it is now your turn.
Brave.
You don't feel hit.
Um,
You feel very vulnerable.
I had a feeling that would be the case, but I had to try, you know. it's the rogue thing in me. I'm hitting for my companions. Well, you know, I might not have advantage with my stealth, but I'll still try to shoot him for Kevin, you know.
For Kevin.
For Kevin.
For Kevin.
For Kevin.
27 for Kevin.
27.
That hits.
For Kevin.
12.
For 12 piercing
And then the next damage.
plus 24 sneak attack, so 36.
36. Wow.
36.
Well, I
This
rolled
thing
3 1,
looks
so it's
really
not.
hurts.
Guys, we're getting it. If we can kill it fast enough, we might be able to save Kevin.
Just one more turn.
Alright, that ends your turn, Nyx.
Oh no, it ends when I hide back
You
behind
hide
the
again?
corner.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, Lionel, it is now your turn.
Bonus action slam. Fist it.
Come on and slam.
Fist it.
And welcome to the jam.
30 to hit.
30 hurts and hits.
Great, roll. Why do I keep forgetting that number? A66. That's good.
Oh!
37 points of damage.
Lionel, with your giant hand, how do you want to kill this fucking worm?
Oh my god! Today was my day. It's just a Mortal Kombat combo. Just slap it to the side, slap it from the other side, punch from below, punch from above, and then just fist go inside the mouth and pulls out Kevin. As it explodes.
Kevin would have taken damage at the start of his turn, but I will allow you to save Kevin. You can pluck him from the beast.
Huge.
As Kevin explodes out, rising up on the hand, gore covering this Minotaur spirit that roars with rage. And as the Neohalid crashes to the ground, that is where combat will finally, after like 5 sessions, come to a close.
Oh!
And that is
huge
also
game.
where we will take our break.
Oh!
Man,
boy.
those Minotaurs,
Clutch.
such a good. Man.
Such a good investment.
You almost died for that horn, but
man.
like it has saved you multiple times. Oh god.
It, it was worth it. You know, our cleric and our fighter were cursed and kind of possessed, but you know what? We fixed them. They got better, and so it was definitely worth it to get the horn. So
I dealt with
yeah.
it.
Whew.
Yeah.
Good fight, you guys. Holy shit.
The nightmare is over.
Thank you, Master Hand.
We can loot this floor, and then we can finally go and loot the vampire floor after this.
Oh, hey.
Oh, break
Yeah,
time.
we also
How
have
you
to
doing,
report
chat?
back.
How you doing, Chad?
You guys played that very well. You
Yeah.
blocked him off and you peppered him until he died. So
Action economy.
this
Death
thing
by
is-
1,000 cuts.
This thing has a ridiculous
Is it-
hit pool. It's nuts.
Is it possible to like get out when you're in him? Like, is there like?
There is one way,
A
and
save
it's
or anything?
very hard. You know, beyond
Would
like
you-
magic and shit like that, of course.
You have to hit
Are you
like
allowed
a
to tell
certain
us?
damage threshold or something.
Yeah, you have to hit a certain damage threshold inside.
Ooh.
So well, you
Oh.
have disadvantage.
Yeah. And it's quite hard to do. Not impossible, but quite hard. But yeah, at the top of every turn, at the beginning of your turn, every round, is you take 10d6 damage inside of it. And this is the fun thing about the neohalid, it has no limit for how much it can eat. It can just keep eating until it's full.
Oh!
Yeah. So...
That's why he looks so hungry.
Damn, that
Okay.
Neohalid like me for real.
Yeah. Because, like, most creatures that swallow enemies, like, they're like, oh, they can only eat up to, like, 2 creatures. The neohalid has no limit. It's just unlimited eating.
It has to be smaller than the neohalid, I assume.
It has to be... if the target is large or smaller, so he can eat large
Oh,
creatures.
Whoa.
So it could have eaten your hand, actually.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, there goes the hand. Are you proud
How you
of
doing,
us, chat?
Hello,
Chat, are you
chat.
proud?
You know what?
you-
We did it.
Work in progress. I'm proud of Lara. I think that's who I'm the most proud of.
Who?
Oh, Connor's in chat. We survived. We
more.
did.
Hi.
We
We
ki-
did it!
We fought our way through through a bunch of mind flayers, a bunch of Githyanki, an elder brains pool, and a neohalid.
Yeah, and no, we had technically had one short rest in between because of cat nap.
This,
Yeah,
this counts as one encounter, right?
No!
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna go take a sleep after this.
It's probably a boss encounter, so it might count as 2 if we're lucky.
I mean, I don't think Monty would be that mean to us. we fought how many enemies on this
And
floor?
I've got no resources left. Everything is spent.
I am done. I only have
yeah?
I only have like a let me double check.
I
Nick's
also have no,
actually-
I've I'm right there with you, Bracky. I've got no spell slots left.
Yeah,
You-
Nyx doesn't have her spell slots anymore, but other than that, she looks pretty good, you know.
Do you? I have one final spell, so level 8. Like that the emergency button. Level 8 is still there.
Emergency
I'm
meeting.
out of 4s, 5s,
What?
and 6s.
Like Tabuya just said, you conquered Satan's squid-infested crotch.
Hooray!
Yeah.
The only thing I had left was another 8th level spell, and like if he got even just a little bit closer, I would have popped it off. But he didn't. Death by 1,000 cuts. Yippee!
Funny enough, I still have all my 3rd level spells. Those are still intact.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't 8th level, 7th level, but you know, big damage.
I have a Revivify. And
Yeah,
one
we also
more
have the
4th level
spell.
spell slot. that's it.
Technically speaking, too, you guys have completed a quest.
Yep, I was gonna say we'll have
Yeah?
to report back.
Yippee!
Yeah, because Bertrren hired us to take out the Mind Flare.
Alright, I'll
So-
cast Sending. I'll use my last spell slot. Let's go.
Yeah, tell
Let 'em
Bertrren how amazing we are. We'll have to take like a souvenir so people know that we actually did it. You know.
We just take a little bit of that brain. We just like
Take a picture with the brain.
Where you guys were called out live.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't the whole reason we took the quest because some people were like taken over in Waterdeep, so they're just gonna
They were
fucking
getting weird,
die.
They were.
weird messages.
Oh, that was weird. They were getting weird dreams and stuff, right, or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, but
Extremiton was
they
basically
were
reaching
fine.
out, asking them questions about Waterdeep to make his virtual Waterdeep, basically.
Stupid VR chat.
to make his VR chat world.
Yeah.
Let this be a lesson
then-
to everyone who plays VR chat. We're coming for you.
Well, Bertrren warned us that if they are making a fake Waterdeep, that means they're preparing for an invasion of the real
Of the
Waterdeep.
real
is
Of
what
course,
he
they're
said,
main players.
So, yeah, so
They want nothing but conquer.
yeah, we'll have to update Bertrren on that. We'll have to explore the floor, see if Extremiton had any fun little souvenirs and treasures
Oh,
that
yeah.
we can, obtain.
Little knickknacks.
And then we still have to explore the vampire floor because we knew that she had a coffin hidden somewhere, so she might have some hidden treasures with her coffin too. So
We need to look for all the thingamajigs.
yeah, gotta look for all the hidden secrets.
There, I'm back.
Come back.
Connor's talking to you, Eevee, I think.
Oh,
When
oh yeah,
Terrors
yeah.
of-
Terrors of Nowhere. Hell yeah. We need
What
to
is that?
pick a day. It's a VR chat world
Oh.
where you remember
No, you're only allowed to play Terrors of Nowhere after we watch Hot Fuzz, so it'll never
the. Okay,
happen.
we can do it the same day.
You haven't seen
No,
Hot
no.
Fuzz?
No, of course it's
No,
a
we
Hot
just
Fuzz.
need. We just
We've
need to
never
watch
watched
it.
it. Evie and I have never watched it together.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That movie's amazing. I won't spoil it, but if you haven't seen Hot Fuzz, you should watch it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Hot, but that sounds familiar.
Terrors of Nowhere is a VR chat world. It's a game where there's like these terrors that chase you around, and you have to not die. It's pretty fun. It reminds me of the old like Gmod days where you could like spawn in the entities that like chased you around.
How does that work in VR chat? I didn't know there were like enemies that could change you.
It's purely based on like the world that someone made. Like you can make some really interesting things in VR chat. But it's super fun.
A room filled with mermaids. Bertrren could swim with them if their ring beat them up. That's what Bertrren does best, after all, right?
Bertrren can finally be a merman.
Last.
Your true secret dream to be a merman.
I remember I watched a video that is like, imagine if your dad is a minotaur and your mom is a mermaid, and you are born with both of the the human half of both of them. So you're just a dude.
I remember that.
I mean, mathematically, it makes sense.
But you still insist. You're like, no, I'm half
Guys,
mer,
I'm
half
a
minotaur.
mermaid.
Yeah.
I'm a mermentor.
A mermator.
I'm a mermator.
With a
you
focus
just
on the
look like
man
A
part.
minomaid.
Mename.
Minnow maid. Aw, sounds so cute. I was thinking minnow, like the little fish. Little minnow.
That went better than
Yeah,
expected, I'm gonna be honest.
That's because the
Yeah.
minotaurs were huge and making a big meat shield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
The other
If-
option I had was going to be using the hand like to get in the way of the worm as long as possible.
Yeah, because if he plowed through right to us, if he could eat us as quickly as he could eat the minotaurs, like, I don't know how well that would have worked out for us.
Shay, unrelated question. Did you
Yeah.
see Monty's character yesterday?
She did in fact share the picture with me in Discord, so
From a
I did see it,
purely
and
from a purely entomological standpoint, how would you say? How would you say that she did?
well, I mean, she is missing a couple legs. I will say that. There was only 4 legs, not 6. But
Yeah, they're hidden.
I'm not gonna.
I have an extra set hidden in the fluff.
Okay, you do. Okay, and they're all attached to like the thorax, right? Like not your abdomen. That's what it looked like your little tail's coming out. So I'd say that's pretty good. Got the compound eyes, the antenna.
I didn't
I
go
mean-
for the proboscis of the particular species of moth I'm based off of, but that's because I wanted him to be cuter. So-
That's okay. I'll accept some changes for cuteness.
Are the butt
I
cheeks
mean,
accurate?
No.
necessary for Citric King's picture. Very
Chat's
necessary.
asking if the gun is accurate.
I mean, I have seen mods holding guns in real life. This is true.
But yeah, I do approve of the character.
Yeah, when are we gonna all play stick bugs?
Never.
I still love when that stick bug meme was like at its
Yeah.
height, and Shay was like, "My time has come," and she took videos of her stick bugs doing like slightly the same thing, just not as exaggerated.
I love that
Mine
you're kind of-
don't dance as well.
I love that you're
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
they're too
moth
busy
version.
eating each other's legs. Sorry, you were saying,
I-
Becky?
I love that you're the moth version of Gargomon.
Basically, yeah. I don't have jean pants though.
To get some jeans.
Also
I saw a picture of a carbuncle wearing jeans. It was adorable. Wait, I have it. Where is it?
Which character is she talking about? Her VTuber model or a new D&D character? Wednesday, Bosco is doing a 2-part session thing because we have folks out of town for Thanksgiving.
There it is.
And I'm playing a 3-green moth cleric who has a gun.
Oh my god.
I love the little jeans. It's so cute.
Yes, a little cowboy hat too.
We're not jumping back into game because I'm still eating, but here's a big question for the party now. Now what?
We rest.
It
We
depends. How many encounters have we had?
Yeah, what does that count as?
I shared a picture of your character for the
Thank
people
you.
that couldn't see it.
Were those enough encounters to long
fuck
rest?
yeah, that was. You kidding me? You went through.
Thank
How
God.
many rooms did you guys go through? Hold on.
Too many.
Literally,
so
many-
It started with the Mind Flayers and the Duragar at the entrance. So 1, 2, 3,
And then the Metal Scorpion.
4. I'm gonna say 5, 6, and then the boss fight 7, and then 8 for the neohalid. Yeah, I think you guys can have a rest, but you may want to
thank-
make sure that you're safe first.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go back to the lich floor and rest there.
Yeah, we can go sleep there.
On your own.
We need to loot
On your own.
first, though. We need to
Yeah.
loot some loot.
Nyx will start looting while you guys rest, and then...
Yeah, go by yourself in the
she'll-
Mind Flayer and like.
yeah, she'll be fine. No, she's probably too terrified to do it. Like, honestly, Mind Flayers are her trauma, so... I mean, she might want to check out Skeleton's room first. Like, maybe she'll check out that room. But... Because I think he had, like, screens in there where he could, like, see the
Yeah, his
spies he
his
had
gamer pad.
in Waterdeep. Yeah, his gamer pad, so...
Also, sorry, I'm gonna eat some sunflower seeds because I'm a hamster.
And I assume he didn't have anything
I
on
love
him because
sunflower
he was a
seeds.
giant brain.
Yeah, safe to assume that there's no pockets there. So
Can you imagine the brain like wearing jeans?
he's currently getting churned into a smoothie right now in the giant water turbine. Are we all back?
Tough.
Yeah, I'm
Is
here.
there anything we can...
All right.
Is there anything we can
Who?
collect from the neohalid?
Blue, are you good to
Hold on
go?
1 second, my cat's making noise. 1 second, my cat's.
All right. Once
Cat's
Boo
doing
gets
cat
back, we
things
can go
as
over
usual.
loot and things like that.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to go collect my arrows.
Don't worry, Monty, I'm a
Out
hamster
of
as
the
well. I love
dead
sunflowers.
worm.
But your name is Infinite Kitty.
Yeah, how does that work?
Magic.
Were you so much of a cat that you turn around all the way down into a hamster?
It's like
And now here's the question: what flavor of sunflower seeds?
it's plain. I just got they're on sale, so I got a bucket of sunflower seeds, unsalted, roasted.
I'm dill pickle or nothing.
You like them with the shells on.
Oh yeah. I eat the shelled ones, dill pickled ones.
I moonlight as other stuff. I have hobbies outside of the Infinite Kitty universe. I apologize.
Oh.
Kitty Cat Gundam responds with meow.
Become a cat. And only cat. Oh, my throat is killing me.
Smooth
Okay,
skates.
Banjo has been sealed.
Alright.
What do you do?
Just put him in another room.
Xander.
He's trying to open my door.
Xander, are you back? You good to keep going?
Yep, I'm good. I'm back and
Alright.
good to keep going.
Wisp. You're back. You good to keep going? Oh, Eevee?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Alright. Bracky, you're here and good to
Yes.
keep going? And Shay?
I'm
Keep
good.
going?
Yep.
Alright.
We need the loot.
The titanic creature, its head is slam dunked into the water. It is unmoving.
Oh dear God. Oh,
You
that was
guys
too
okay?
much.
So much arcane energy, and just Lionel falls back. Just brrrn.
How long did the Minotaur stick around for?
I think it's an
An
hour.
Okay.
We got
Minotaurs,
Kevin for a
go
little bit.
around and bring anything shiny.
You watch as 3 Minotaurs and Kevin, like, kind of pose in front of the neohalid like a hunter, and you watch as the 4th Minotaur is, like, painting.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we could tell them to go and explore the floor and attack other creatures. If, like, other
No,
mind
what if
flayers,
they find like
No,
a
oh, We have to tell the flumps that they're safe now.
That's what I meant. What if they find the flumps?
You just took away the flumps food source.
Yeah, but they didn't like this food source. Remember, they were traumatized.
Yeah.
We told them that we could rescue them and bring them back to floor 6.
You did say that.
Yeah.
And we have access now on the next floor, so we can actually do that.
I mean, Bertrren offered to feed them, and they were like, "No, thanks."
No. We can create an entire network of translation flumps that can get feed on people.
Yeah, so we can go and we can rescue them, and we can we can go and explore the vampire floor, and also bring them back to floor 6 later. So yeah, we have a little bit of a plan.
Let's look for stuff here first.
Yeah, no, we're gonna loot here first, but I just mean that we can collect the flumps while we're here.
We could send them to Skullport. I'm sure they'd feel a lot better there.
Yeah, you could. Hey, Flumps, you want to join Azrok's Legion?
The one that they told us to take down?
Technically, the one led to, like, Azrok's son's destruction, so, you know, he might actually be a fan of the flumps if we tell him that, you know? Before we rest, do we want to see if there's anything we can loot off of this giant worm?
Yeah.
I will say this, if you have empty vials on you, you could collect the acid that is spilling from its mouth.
We drank a lot of potions, right?
I have 5 empty bottles and I have 1 empty vial.
That works. If you want to take the time, you can fill those all up and they'll all become vials of acid.
Okay, I'll do that.
Maybe add that is from the neohalid, just so we know, in case it's relevant for whatever reason.
Do we gain empty bottles after drinking the potion, or are we just cavemen and destroy them? Okay.
You do.
No, I just destroy them. I throw them on the ground.
Another smash.
You like crush it on your forehead with a beer can.
And I make direct eye contact with Lionel each time I do it.
So I'll drink 5. I'll not drink. I'll get 5 of.
Drink 5 vials of acid. Okay.
Yeah. 5 vials of neohalid poison or acid. Sorry.
Yeah, neohalid acid.
Yeah, I got 6.
We should probably go to the. God, I can't remember the thing's name because I was so focused on the neohalid now.
Schematics?
Yeah, we should go check out their main room. It was over here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's over here.
We should probably go check that out at the very least.
Yeah, we need to make sure that we could get something from this guy. Calm down. Also, letting the goblins know we're fine.
Okay.
Come on out here.
I will reveal the room that they're in.
Yeah.
Which Thaddeus, yes, is indeed very identical to the one where you came out of the portal and you immediately got blasted.
Oh goodness. Oh, that's bringing up bad memories. Don't touch that. Don't touch that, by the way.
You got it, boss.
To be fair, you didn't touch it, you appeared and then it exploded you.
Yes, well, it's the same thing, really. You can't really trust that thing. I mean, look at it.
Also, after 1 minute, the hand is gone.
Okay, yeah, hand waves goodbye as it's done its job and disappears. When you guys were collecting the acid, it's gone.
Well done, creature.
Goodbye.
Spiritual weapon also disappears as well.
Yeah, holy weapon's still good for an hour. So I might as well concentrate on that.
Alright, you guys are going into the gamer pad.
The game.
Yep.
Listen, what else
The
do you
gamer
pad.
call it, man?
He's gonna have a secret labs chair in there.
Alright.
The door explodes. Ah!
Gosh darn it.
Move. Okay.
Does he still have his screens on the back wall or anything?
He doesn't have a gamer chair. He has a swiveling crystal throne shaped like a cocoon.
So a gamer chair.
It's
That's cool.
Fine. Yeah, sure. It is actually bolted to the floor. You see the pale white crystals. It appears to be projecting the flickering spectral images of the yawning portal, actually.
Anything on his desk?
there is nothing on the desk. There is no desk physically. However, next to his throne, in a stand on his chair, is a thin crystal holding a black metal staff shaped like a warped alien spinal column.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
what
was
is
one of the
this?
coolest sentences I've ever heard you say.
Thank you.
Don't worry, guys, I've got this.
It's like a staff?
And I step in the room and I yell Zunderbrook.
Alright, you yell Zunderbrook. Nothing happens.
How dare you?
We yell Zunderbrook. We watch on one of the monitors as a door opens somewhere else.
No!
Could I take a look at that staff?
Oh, wait, that staff is gone.
Oh.
He needs
That
to
staff's
use that
now
to
gone.
become an Elder Brain, so that staff is no
Oh.
longer there. Sorry.
Darn it.
Okay.
Damn.
You would have seen it the first time you met him. That is an extractor staff, so he would need to use that to become an Elder Brain, unfortunately. So that is gone.
Gotcha.
So if we had stolen that the first time, he wouldn't have been an Elder Brain when we came back.
Good like stealing something when something knows where you are and what you're thinking all the time.
I mean, he couldn't see
I'm
me.
very good at stealing. Should I perception check the room, see if anything is hidden?
We also didn't know.
Yeah.
Next
Can I
game. New game
search
plus,
around?
we steal it.
New game plus. Yeah, we'll steal it. We'll make that a goal.
Keep that in mind for later.
Okay, I'm searching the room. Do I find anything else?
You look around. There's nothing else in here.
What kind of shitty ass gamepad is this?
Do we
Where's
want to
the fridge with the
rest
Mountain
before we search
Dew?
the rest of the floor?
Say what?
Do we want to rest before we search the rest of the floor, or do you want to search now and then rest? I can take lead if you want.
I assume anything on this floor was under their control and is now mind canatotic.
That's what I feel too. I feel like it'd be better to search now.
Mhm.
Very well.
Okay. Wisp agreed. We search.
I'll just follow you, Rogue. Rogue knows where the treasure is.
Well, I'll find it. I don't know where it is, but if it's around, open the door.
Sorry, this is reading
Montgomery?
something.
Oh.
Give me a second. The organization of this floor is kind of a weird one.
Ah.
Probably because of all the stuff going on.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Shit. Whatever. It's fine. I'll just say it's open.
Okay.
This one has that black stone, if you recall. But the door is slightly ajar. You see a horrible goblin troll-looking creature. It looks like a mix between a troll and a snurfniblin. Currently slumped in a chair. And its head has a hole in it.
That'll do it.
It was his lunching like room.
Is there any treasure in there?
As you yell,
Give me a second, Hex.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I
Also,
will look
I
for.
gotta reveal more that you guys see up north here. Hold on.
It was a 28.
28. As you look throughout this room, there appears to be nothing else.
That end? Oh shit, that end. No, wait, well, hold on a minute. Look for secret rooms.
Oh, I can look if you want. On the map, it doesn't look like there might be anything there.
Yeah, but that's metagaming.
True. Well, not meta, because Nyx makes hermit maps. Well, perception check for Bracky.
Thank you.
27.
27. Nyx, as you look around, you look down, you notice that the flow of water from the main cistern seems to flow here, and it seems to be getting sucked beneath to God knows where. You have no idea where it goes, but there appears to be an underground river that is taking in the water of the Mind Flayer colony.
Well, there's an underground river that goes somewhere. I don't know if it would be smart to go under there.
It looks turbulent
Unless
and dangerous, like a hydraulic, hydro dam level of like turbulent and scary.
Let's go sewer.
Ew.
Like having a swim speed isn't going to be good
No,
enough.
it's not gonna help you at all. No.
You'd have
Yeah.
It's basically a water slide.
Gotcha.
Whee!
Okay. So that goes somewhere else then.
Want me to reveal
Going
more?
to the right.
Oh god, I look away for 1 second.
I'm gonna keep up with the rogue.
She goes in a
Halfway
little
through,
field.
Ryan is like,
Oh wait, there's double doors right here.
where the hell am I?
Get the leash.
Look.
Hey, you guys want to be further back. I thought because Nyx was doing better on resources, you wanted her up front. Nyx will approach the door, and I think she's just going to open it. I think she's not as scared now that we killed the Elder Brain and the Neohalid. She's
That's
actually
gonna be your
feeling a lot
downfall.
better, a lot more
Allow
confident.
me to describe what you see as you enter into this space.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Second. I'm gonna do something interesting here, actually. Nyx, you are
Yes.
unable to open the doors, as they are also Qualif doors.
Okay.
However, Bertrren, as you try and help, the moment you touch the door, it opens.
We might want to get you to somebody to check that out. Is Bertrren turning into a mind flare?
How? There was no tadpole.
He failed a couple saves, I think, against the Elder Brain, and I...
I had him grappled and did something.
Yeah, he was like on the other side of the wall of force with it, and it got some rolls off on him.
Bertrren, go ahead
But-
and roll me just a flat intelligence check. Also, Xana, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, no. I was letting everyone speculate. 19.
Nice. Bertrren, as you touch the door and you open it, you were in that moment, for the briefest of moment, like, not... It's such a, strange sensation, where you were not yourself, but also, like 15 plus different creatures all at once. It was a very surreal experience, where there was no you at that point. You were just a part of something bigger, and then you were the main mass that could choose whatever it wants to control. You don't feel like you're not yourself, but you've known what it's like for yourself to be not you, if that makes sense.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. I would like Lionel, because you're high intelligence, to roll me an Arcana check, please.
Might appreciate it.
Yeah. No offense to everybody else, but I feel like only Lionel could probably parse this.
Do I still have my bonding thing? My bond?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
25.
I'll say this is where it phases out, because you guys, collected acid, went through some of the rooms.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lionel, you're not sure what's going on. 100%. There's so many different things that could happen. You've heard stories of people even just interacting with mind flayers, not even elder brains, but mind flayers, having side effects. You've heard of warlocks coming about due to close proximity to mind flayer colonies. However, the fact that the doors are opening for Bertrren, you get the feeling that it happened, it kind of, there's like a reversal here, where by Bertrren losing his singularity, in a way, in truth, when everything went down, he regained his singularity, and since he was the only one who had experienced singularity, it might be the case that everything in here now acknowledges Bertrren as a singular being encompassing all others that has shared that hive mind now, which is why the doors detect him as a mind flayer, because he was Extremitin. Extremitin was him, but now he's himself, but because Extremitin doesn't exist anymore, but he shared Extremitin space, the doors think he's Extremitin.
Do I suspect that this is something dangerous on the long run for him? Or is it just like a feeling of a residual feeling?
It's a side effect, you don't know. Usually it's beneficial. Usually. You don't get the sense that he'll turn into an Elder Brain or a Mind Flayer because he doesn't have a tadpole in his brain. That is like one of the main requirements. However, you get the sense that Bertrren might be more psionic now as a result of being connected into this hive mind and then the hive mind immediately dying.
Oh man, he's gonna cry and it's gonna psychically damage us.
Oh no!
You guys are unaffected. Like, you guys are fine. You don't detect anything from him, but...
Bertrren seems to...
Bertrren, do you...
It's difficult to say. There's... My mind elucidates with connections and understandings that I can't quite place.
It has to be due to your connection with Stramiton the moment that happened, just when he died. In one way or another, it's like this entire place thinks you're a mind flayer.
Essentially, it thinks he's a hive mind of one, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It thinks you're Extremiton in some way.
Is that a good thing?
Yes and no. Yes, because now we can go through this place without issues. No, because you seem to be gonna have to be dealing with some experiment, like feelings of being connected with the rest of the high mind, or there used to be. I don't think you're gonna be in any problems though. There was no tadpole connected to you or anything like that.
It is just pain. I will manage.
It's just a side effect of it, but...
Bertrren, as a side effect of this, I will not give you all details. However, I will give you two that are relevant. One, you can open Qualith doors as if you yourself are a Mind Flayer, requiring no additional action from you. So you can just open these doors for free.
No tentacles.
No tentacles, but it still notices, like, it still registers that he is a Mind Flayer opening a door. The other added bonus, you have advantage on persuasion and intimidation checks against Mind Flayers, specifically.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Persuasion.
Is there something in the book?
Nyx will never leave your
Persuasion
side.
and intimidation against Mind Flayers.
What?
This is not in the book. This is a side effect that I came up myself because I think you fought an Elder Brain and a lot of shit happened.
Gotcha.
And there's this like resonant. I would imagine like another Mind Flayer connecting with Bertrren or being around Bertrren, they would feel that presence of an Elder Brain and
whoa, okay.
assume they're being watched or something.
Yeah.
Mm. That
If,
is both
God
impressive and
forbid,
horrifying.
you ran into another like Elder Brain, the Elder Brain would register Bertrren as another Elder Brain. Like that's kind of the situation.
Jesus.
You're like on Elder Brain level, okay.
But Bertrren's not an Elder Brain, he's just Bertrren. Nyx.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh gosh, yes.
That's my note. Is just Bertrren is different.
You don't do that. You don't experience that and come out like, oh, that was nothing, whatever. You're like, oh, what the fuck was that? As you guys walk inside, two chests carved from Zirkwood sit atop low stone tables against the west wall of this room.
From Zirkwood?
Zirkwood, yeah. Remember those underground mushrooms? That you can use as wood?
Ooh.
Bertrren
Can
gets
I perception check to look for traps or anything?
You may. Perception or investigation of your choice.
Bertrren gets connected to an Elder Brain. Still only has intelligence though.
It's 22.
22. You check the chests, they don't appear to be locked, and they don't appear to be trapped either.
I think they're safe to open. unless anybody wants to detect magic, Nyx will try to open one of the chests.
Okay. As you lift up one of the chests, it seems to contain enough gold to make 800 platinum pieces.
Oh, God
So
damn.
8,000 gold?
That's 8,000 gold. Yeah.
8 million gold.
As you reach
So-
in, Nyx, and start to dig around it, you begin to feel other objects as well.
Okay. What do I
Oh.
find?
Shall we open up both chests so I could go through the loot table?
Yep.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Each chest,
Bracky, calm down.
each chest contains 800 platinum pieces, which means that's 1,600 platinum pieces in total.
God damn.
Holy shit.
Fun little fact.
We're rich.
I'm gonna read this because you killed him. This chest contains the treasure that the mind flayers use to bribe creatures they can't kill to leave them alone.
Why didn't they bribe us?
I thought this was gonna. This is like microtransaction.
Why did they bribe us? It would have worked.
Yeah,
This is
we are very
microtransaction
easily
for his
bribeable.
for his gamer room, for his gamer habits.
So you find 1,600 platinum pieces. You also
1,600
find
platinum.
a pair of purple tinted crystal spectacles with platinum frames. You may write down that you found this in area 13A, by the way, in case you need a
Shay, you're writing this down?
Shay's got it, right? We were just like, why bother when Shay's here?
And you said they had platinum
platinum frames.
frames.
Yeah.
In the
Ooh,
meantime, I'm
those
gonna be
no
casting.
glasses?
Hold
In the
on,
meantime-
we have to expect.
In the meantime, I'm gonna be casting like detect magic.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect timing because Nyx pulls up a magical potion, which, as you swirl it around, you can tell that it is a potion of acid resistance. Yeah, it would have been
That would've been
useful
useful.
earlier, but you know, yeah,
Happens every time.
yeah. But you have it now.
Still got that fire resistance potion.
Shay, in case you need to know, 1,500 platinum? Right.
No, 1,600 platinum.
1,600 platinum, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, loud noise incoming. Thank you. Sorry.
That would have been a useful tool that would have come in handy earlier.
That is
What?
80. That in case you need to know, Shay, that's 80,000 electrum.
I'm gonna kill you.
I like how you specify that's for me.
I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna kill you again. I got so
Okay, so
mad
we
I
have
lost my
the-
spot in my book. Hold on.
Oh.
I gotta find something real fast. As Nyx is digging around, Lionel, you notice. Hold on. What looks to be almost looks like a brooch with a feather coming out of it, and that appears to be magical.
Ooh, I'll keep an eye on that one.
It appears to be a conjuration spell.
Oh.
You want to hold on to this one, Lionel?
You also find
Okay,
a drow-made dagger with silver web filigree, which is also magical and also has conjuration attached to it.
Interesting.
And that appears to be everything in these two chests.
Can you tell me the number of the room, just so I can write that down?
13A.
13A.
13.
Floor.
Floor.
Nyx, hold on.
This
We're floor
is
17.
Floor 17 CD.
So, 17. What's the floor called?
Sea Deeps.
Right, okay, I do have that written down.
Like that. Sea Deeps.
Drow dagger.
Okay, I'll hold on to the dagger because it's dagger.
Okay.
I don't know what
Okay.
the magic is if you want to look it up later, but
I may have an idea what it is.
I'm giving the brooch to you.
The brooch with a
Lionel.
feather on.
Yeah, and I'll give the pair of purple tinted spectacles to Thaddeus.
Okay.
Oh,
They're like-
oh,
they're
thank
like
goodness,
Oz-
these ones are cracked.
They're like Ozzy Osbourne glasses.
Are those magical too, or just
No, those
fancy?
ones are, they just look fancy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Very well
He
made.
takes them off and puts them on. Looks pretty like proud of himself.
You look like... What's the name of that musician? Oh, someone help
Elvis
me.
Presley?
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
I don't know.
Rockin' Alligator? Who does Rockin' Alligator? Am I crazy?
You are a bit crazy.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
the
are.
music person.
Yeah, neither am I, clearly. Alright, that is all that appears to be in this room.
Oh,
Everybody
it just
can
so happens to
take
be my prescription too. How convenient.
Everybody gets to take 320 platinum.
Yippee!
Can we even carry that much?
Well, I'm gonna
I
give
can.
2 rations to somebody to carry, so I can carry that much. Wisp, here, take 2 rations.
Sure.
So I got confused. Is it platinum or is it gold that can turn?
Platinum.
Okay.
320 platinum.
Okay. I'm carrying it now.
Elton John,
So
thank you. Oh
everybody
my
gets
god,
that.
thank you so much.
Oh, Elton John.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thaddeus is starting to look like Elton John a little bit.
That's a huge improvement.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He just needs the giant boa.
So with those 320 platinum pieces, my total weight is now 169. Nice.
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 I'm gonna give the acid resist potion to Bertrren, because Bertrren's the one that tends to run in. So, Bertrren, do you get that acid potion?
All right.
And then I'll keep the dagger until Lionel can tell me what it does.
I think you might like it if it is what I think it is.
I have no idea. Okay. So, see, exploring was turning out pretty good for us.
Check out for any secret rooms or compartments here.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thunderbrook.
True.
Yeah.
Got him.
Important.
As you yell Zunderbrook,
Okay.
happens. I see chat. No one in chat is yelling Zunderbrook either. My funny emote.
I feel like that's the free space if we
Okay,
had
I'm gonna,
bingoes on these.
24 perception. Is there any secrets in this room that we missed?
As you check the walls, you check the floors, you check your ceilings. No, no secrets.
Nothing else in here. Bertrren, do you want to maybe help with the door?
He will walk up towards it, still confused as to what exactly he's feeling, and just kind of mentally brain it open.
You walk up to the door, which is not a Qualif door. You like brain it, and then you look up and you're like, oh, it's a normal door.
Oh,
I just assumed the treasure room would have 2 of the hard to get indoors.
It looks like some sort of storage space, but it's completely empty. There's not even a table or a chair in here.
Was that your way of saying I shouldn't bother perception checking the room?
You can do whatever you want, within reason.
Thunderbrook.
Yeah.
Within
Thank you for that.
reason.
As you yell Zunderbrook, nothing happens.
Okay, well, I'll do it for the sake of making sure that our characters would actually serve. So,
Alright, go for it.
23.
As you get to the northern part of the room, you feel an indentation. And you're like, oh. And as you flip it open, you immediately open the door and see a giant floating jellyfish staring back at you.
Is it a flump?
As
Did we
you
find
see
our way
flump.
to the flumps?
Hey, it's me. Do you know me?
Hi!
We did our promise. We took out the elder brain. We can take you to go meet your friend on floor 6 now.
We saw so many violent thoughts.
It's okay.
Sorry, that was us.
Okay, they're all gone now.
As Bertrren, you walk forward, the flump turns to you and screams in your brain at the top of its little brain voice.
Don't worry. I can handle this.
Oh no, don't be sad. And they like pat you with their little tentacle.
Got him.
You mean got him?
All the flumps will flump over.
Oh god.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, we'll take you to meet,
Army.
we'll take you to meet Fufu again. We just have to finish exploring this floor, and then on the next floor we have a portal that we can take to bring you guys to Fufu.
Okay. They will move into the middle of the room just so I don't drag them around. They're gonna hang out here while you guys keep looking around.
Well, we explore. Sounds good. Oh man, we didn't have to leave to go all the way around to go get them now.
You know what? We're gonna have them have a small little tea party with the goblins
Yeah,
and
sure.
the princess.
That works.
What's up with this weird space?
It's a weird space.
Weird wall.
What are you talking about, man?
Whether there's something on that weird wall.
The weird
Oh.
wall.
Now I'm over here, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, beans!
What?
It's loose.
28. Is there anything in this weird shaped
Let me
area?
see. This smells bad. It smells like really bad BO. And there's like weird puddles. You thought at first it's slime, but it's just drool. Something was living here once.
Thunderbrook.
Zunderbrook, nothing happens.
Ah.
Nick,
Can I roll,
you
like, a
look
check
around
to-
with a 28. You kind of piecing that you're like, oh right, we did kill like a ton of Ettins on our way in here. They probably came in here.
No.
Yeah,
They were just chilling.
This was our corner.
that was their corner. Yeah.
Also, dumb question. I assume yes, but did the perception check in that room for the chest also showed anything on inside the chest, like a secret compartment or something?
That was already looked at. No, there's something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
You greedy.
Yeah, I
bastard.
rolled to check. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Oh, she's so fast. Oh, dear lord.
I have to teleport
could
around.
someone-
And just...
Nix,
How can someone with such small legs be so fast?
as you approach this door, this is a Qualith door.
It's that rogue speed.
We finally catch up to Nix, who's just staring at the door that cannot be open.
Yeah, I got stuck.
Bertrren will make a Professor Xavier pose with his fingers on his temple.
I like to imagine every time it's just that guy hovering the pizza. Like, that's my favorite image. As the door opens, let me describe quickly what you see first. You see two Githyanki warriors and a Githyanki knight who seem to be on their way to this door collapse and catatonic on the ground. You also see giant
Oh, that we're getting close.
cocoon-like structures with a sort of bent glass outer casing. Like, kind of like Extremitin's chair, but all-encompassing. Don't freak out when I reveal the room. Or freak out, I
Okay.
mean, I can't stop you.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna do it. It's for the comedic effect.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Ugh.
Is that people?
Are those the cocoons? There's a person right there, it looks like.
The Githyanki are just on the ground. They're not moving. They're
Kill
breathing,
them.
but they're gone.
Kill them.
Ezreal would have
tiptoes
loved
around
this.
them.
Ezreal would have loved this combat.
You notice on the ground there are, like, what looks to be squares of that strange black metal lying on the ground.
Feeling no joy in his heart, Bertrren will
Coup de grace, yeah.
coup de grace all three.
Can I get one of them?
Sure.
Shocking grasp.
All these other tokens are all inside of these weird, like, pod constructs.
Ooh.
Alright, Lionel. Figure out how these things work, and we need to just deactivate them.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
this how they make mind flayers? They might be infected already.
I hope
Well,
not.
In worst case, we just put them out of their misery.
No!
Can I investigate how to open these things?
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation.
Hey, listen, I said worst case.
26.
I still say no.
Let me read here. This is like half a page to read. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
So much
Is there
information.
a way to reverse the transformation?
Not really.
I wish.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna work for a lot of things that are
Hmm.
kind of irreversible, though.
If
It's
we
more
are
of a-
infected,
more of a
Lionel,
preventative.
you pick up
Yes?
the one of the squares of metal, and you realize that it's actually like a clipboard. And it appears to display a. It seems to be a schematic with like kind of like a blueprint of these pods. You're able to, because you have a comprehend languages hat. Does that only work for language, or can you read? With
Is
that
he?
hat?
Is if I can touch it, I can read it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It reads. It basically has the schematics of these things. These devices are known as cypods. Reading off of the text on the ground, you get the sense that this is a bit like defusing a bomb. You can disconnect the people in here. The people in here are in a catatonic state. They are currently. You get the sense these people, based on what you know and based on what's on this like clipboard, they're in Waterdeep right now.
They're in VR chat.
They're in VR chat right now, and they're in a unconscious state to be in VR chat. However,
You see, he was. Sorry.
you can disable or destroy these cypods. However, if you mess it up, their brains will pop like balloons. If you mess it up.
Fuck.
Do you know potentially with that if they are infected?
Unfortunately, you don't know. Cypods are separate, often used to experiment on humans. However, given what Extremiton's goal was, it's based on what you kind of know and based off of the schematics, there's nothing in the clipboard that suggests they have been infected with a tadpole. Given the fact that Extremiton just turned into a mind flayer, he might not have tadpoles to use yet. Or he may have used them on the Githyanki to mind control them, potentially.
He also might not be interested in turning these
Yeah.
subjects into them because he wants to study Waterdeep.
The clipboard states that these particular individuals were abducted to place into Waterdeep to make it a much more convincing simulacrum, and so that their own memories and minds can form Waterdeep more clearly because they have been in Waterdeep their entire lives. So these people.
Anyone
kidnapped.
recognize?
Yeah.
Anyone recognizable or of importance? Oh, by the way, yeah, he was kidnapping people. He deserved to die.
History check.
Okay.
Is that for all of us or
Everyone.
just?
Yeah.
Oh dear God!
History.
Is this about
History.
Waterdeep?
Yes.
18.
I'm not from Waterdeep. I've only been there a few times. I'm not gonna roll.
I would say still roll.
Okay.
Still roll. Same with you, Bertrand.
2.
Natural
That's
20.
Bertrand,
Oh.
20?
Oh my god.
Very good.
Bertrand gets a psychic feedback of intellect from the Elder Brain.
Thaddeus, what about you?
Inside of each cypod, you see what appears to be a male dwarf. You see a female dwarf. You see a female moon elf.
Ma'am.
A Lightfoot halfling lady.
Ma'am.
A human, male human.
Ma'am.
Male tiefling. Another male human. Another male human. There's a lot of humans. However, the 9th person you recognize. Honestly, Bertrand knowing this is pretty good. Nyx and Bertrand, you recognize he wears an emblem on his collar and has very nice clothes on. You recognize this man to be part of the Amcathra family. The Amcathras are one of the richest families in Waterdeep. The most wealthy.
I believe this is one of the nobles, is it not?
He's one of the richest families in Waterdeep.
And
One of the richest families in Waterdeep, you said.
you would know that he went, like, one of their family members went missing a while back. And there was all sorts of rumors about why he left home. But now you realize he never left. He was taken.
That sounds about right.
You realize that everyone in here is from, like, a different sort of, like, you have people who look kind of on the poorer side, people who look rich, people who look well-traveled, people who look like they're shopkeepers. Like, there's a wide spread of backgrounds here to try and make Waterdeep a bit more authentic and real.
One more question. Do I believe that Bertrren may have an easier effect to open the spots in some way? No?
No. It has seems to have no ties to being... This is something that can be affected by any creature, so there's no benefit to being a Mind Flayer in this situation.
I mean, it's like the Elder Brain, the one in charge, the big boss.
So depending on what you think you would need to open it, I've got 2 spell slots left. I can use Enhance Ability to give you advantage on certain checks.
There is
would this be like a...
Lionel.
Oh.
When a hive mind that is connected, it does connect to a hive mind. When that hive mind is completely gone, then all these pods would normally shut down. But the fact that Bertrren is still alive means that they are still functioning.
Gotcha.
Quick, kill me!
Oh no!
No, because that will kill them.
Yeah, the money.
On top of that bonus, like Wisp can give, if that is gonna like reload some of it, like to get more sorcery points, could he stack like a bend luck on that?
You could. I'm just gonna read here real fast.
Yeah, we need to know what we need to roll first.
Yeah,
I will say, Lionel,
you'd have
if
to
you
figure
take
out.
an hour to examine these schematics, you basically don't have to make a check, but you have to spend the time to do it.
We can do that.
Given that there's nothing immediately trying to kill you, thankfully you have that time. So.
If you guys want, I can stay here. You guys can investigate the rest of the area.
I'd say we just take a short rest while you do that.
That's an option.
Very well.
Alright. As you guys settle down for a bit of a short rest, Lionel, you begin to scratch your head over these bizarre schematics. As the neohalid lies dead, the Elder Brain slain, this Mind Flayer colony in some state, that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Ooh. God damn.
So, do you remember when I said the neohalid didn't seem interested in your party?
Yeah.
That's because
He had a buffet.
he had a buffet right here that he was going for. Yeah.
So the Minotaur showed up and blocked him.
Yeah, because if you guys just ran off and, like, didn't interpose this neohalid, he would have just gone through into here and would have started eating people. Because they were the closest thing he could get to.
Guys, we didn't do another Fireball the chess set thing.
Yeah.
We did
Not
it
this time.
Hooray!
Oh, man. That was like, how many sessions of combat was that, chat? That was like, what, 5?
Like 3 or 4 at least.
That was a lot,
That was a lot. I know
we did
it's
the
a
damn
lot
thing.
because I literally pulled out the book that had like the room descriptions, and I was like, man, this is a foreign feeling.
I think it's at least. I think it's 4. I think it was 4
like
sessions.
4 or 5. Yeah. God. But you did it.
It's alright. The first thing I see when I tabbed into the stream is a
Connor
previous
yelling.
message from
Yeah, I know.
this
Shaking my head.
It's funny.
Miss you, Connor.
And we got treasure. We did find loot.
You did find treasure.
And if
The
we
Elton
save...
John glasses, that's the most important poll out of
I
all
love
of
the
them.
fact it blatantly says, like, this is what they used to bribe people. And I'm like, that's really funny, actually.
Oh, they should have tried that.
Genuinely, Extremiton just wanted to play VR chat and, like, create his thing.
Nah. It's a place VR chat and then realize, okay, I can conquer the real one.
Yeah.
I just wanted to play on the playground.
By kidnapping people.
On the playground.
Durnan's gonna be so proud of us when we tell him that we did it, like that we
Oh, no,
defeated
no.
an Elder Brain.
You don't even know. Like, I'm having so much fun, like, pre-typing out the message that I'm going to send to Durnan.
To Durnan.
It's, like, my favorite thing is when Wisp sends the messages.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what his response is going to be.
They don't give all the information they probably should, but...
I gotta see what happens with that, like what the conclusion of that is. I have to go back and read it. Oh, man. Yeah, you guys are definitely gonna have to go back to your camp.
Yep.
Yeah,
you have an
we have to
army
go back
of
to
flumps, and you just
God
have a
knows.
bunch of civilians.
It's going to be a whole like caravan of people that we're gonna need to move through the darkness.
We might get some of the stuff that we purchased. It's been like, does this count as a whole floor? We defeated a whole floor.
It's been a day.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's literally only been a day.
Yeah.
I have to say it has to be
The
a new
longest
floor.
day of our lives.
So you have to go to a new floor, unfortunately. You can always drop off.
We're
your
gonna have to
money,
get a
though.
level-
That's a nice thing. You
We're
can
gonna
drop
have to
off
get a
your
level
stuff.
and a half from this. Damn.
Unfortunately,
true,
you
we
do
can-
not.
we can-
You do not get a level because you guys have 5 players. If you guys had 4 players, I would have given an early level, but the fact you guys have 5, I can't really do that, unfortunately, especially not at this high level at this point.
I do have a
So-
question just to remind myself. Can Wisp regenerate body parts of people?
Yes,
Okay.
What-
I currently have
spell
that spell on me.
Perfect.
So if there's a problem with dismantling the cypods.
No, I'm thinking about something.
Okay.
Decapitate
We get it.
Just thinking.
You gonna mutilate yourself?
I love how immediately suspicious you guys were at Bertrren when I said Bertrren was acting kind of weird. But like,
Well, they kinda have
how
to.
often does a mortal man get connected to a giant hive mind, and then the source of that hive mind dies, and he's like the only one who knows how to be an individual out of that? Like, I mean, come on.
It's really cool.
Yeah, probably doesn't happen very often.
No.
Joke's on you. You've connected to the sad network.
The sad network, crying 24/7.
A lot of things that don't that often happen do happen to Bertrren.
It's like a radio station, but all like the crazy like roars and stuff is just baby crying.
Good session, gang.
That was good.
Yeah. Did we level up?
No.
Yeah.
you did not.
No,
Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry.
we already talked about this.
We literally
You
just talked about it.
tuned out the entire
I
conversation.
know.
Sorry.
Okay, but get this. What if we leveled up?
No. I'm actually
Okay,
reading
what
real
it-
fast on stream to see what you get for doing that for Durnan.
Yeah, because we'll have to explore this floor, go back to the other one, explore it, go back to floor 6, drop off our stuff, maybe buy new potions.
In my notes, it
Holy shit.
doesn't
Durnan.
say they promised us anything.
Does Durnan not give us anything? Or
I
does he
don't
give
know.
us something really good?
I'm not saying.
Well,
Either way-
my guess is
I'm
finding this rich noble could be at least a temporary, like, step back into Waterdeep if we need to.
We can't
Maybe.
go into Waterdeep. We can send them on their way, but we can't go there.
We can have 2
Yeah.
patrons, Alien Moonstar and whoever this dude is.
Here's Anne. Do
We
you
can-
want a sneak peek of the message I'm going to be sending Durnan?
Sure.
Here you go.
Huh?
Quiet as Zan's reading.
We need to know.
I like how Wisp spells his own name lowercase.
Doesn't count as a proper
Speaking.
man, I guess. I don't-
Ah.
You good?
Yeah, just reading. I've just
Mm.
I'll have to do a little bit of looking into something, I think, but it's all good. Yeah, no, sorry guys, no level up because again, if you guys were a group of 4, I would give you an early level up, but since you're a group of 5 and you're so high level, it just is going to be a little bit too much to give you a
It's all good.
level up.
Damn.
But you
I mean,
completed
maybe
a
we
quest.
get one more-
Can I tell you now how bad it would be if you guys left that for a really long time?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He would have gone
Yeah.
up to the previous layer where the Githyanki were and would have grabbed a bunch of dragons and would have turned them into Mind Flayer dragons.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
I
they
think
would
you
have
mentioned
attacked
that last
Waterdeep.
time, yeah.
So there would be the neohalid and Mind Flayer dragons roaming around that floor.
Oh.
Gross.
Yeah, not fun.
Didn't we kill all of them though?
Yeesh.
Killed a
Dragons? No.
good amount, but there were still a lot
There
of
were still eggs,
dragons
right?
that were on.
Yeah, you didn't call all of them, and also
Yeah, we also left all the eggs.
that place is connected to the Astral Sea, so who knows if more dragons showed up? You don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Daddy's
Yeah.
just the favorite child of like the main dragon, you know. It's just...
Yeah, just like.
Wait, weren't
I'm
Mind
sure
Flayer
it's fine.
Dragons a Fizbin's thing? Yeah, but there's nothing stopping me from being like, because the end of the chapter is just like, hey, here's what could have changed, but you can always add in your own shit if you want.
I love that nothing can stop me. But you're right. Nothing can stop you from doing it.
Yeah, why not? I have the resources. Why not?
Yep.
Because there's like, it gives you examples of scenarios of like what happens. Like for example, the Aboleth, if you leave that floor and don't kill the Aboleth, he takes over the entire floor. They're like, this is what happens. And then sometimes they're like, this could happen or this could happen. Be creative. And you're like, don't do that. That's evil. But yes, I will be creative. But considering how high level you guys would be, I was like, okay. First tier is he's like an Ulithurid, but if you guys leave, which you guys did, at that point he would become an Elder Brain. And then if you guys left for a long time and came back, Elder Brain and Mind Flayer Dragons. So.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That
No, we
would
got
have
it.
been a good, very bad time.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the dragons could become mind flayers.
Yeah, I have the mini of it. It's fucking horrifying. They're a terrible stat block to fight. I think their breath is to just spew out tadpoles.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really
What?
rough.
Jeez.
Do you have to
That
make like a
sounds so
save
chunky,
to like
God.
not get infected?
Let me check. Hold on.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, it is.
A breath of tadpole sounds like the chunkiest, wettest thing you can ever imagine.
Ew.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great.
No. Where are you? Dracohydra. That's a deep dragon. There it is. I also have a mini of you. I have a lot of
Guys,
dragons,
what the
man.
conclusion we've come to is that if we leave a problem floor behind, we should always come back to it, you know, after a short while so that it doesn't get too big of a problem. Like with the Aboleth and then with the Mind
You want to
Flayer.
go to a
Like...
leech room then?
Yeah.
Here's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we codify within some sort of local governance and law a system where people can buy a license and adventure for us, sort of like a hunting license, but for
yeah.
each floor.
Here we go. I found it.
capitalize it.
Tadpole brine breath. The dragon exhales brine in a 120-foot line that is 15 feet wide. Each creature in the area must make a DC 22 Constitution saving throw, taking 55 psychic damage on a failed save or half as much damage on the successful one. On a success or failure, if the creature isn't a construct or an undead, it becomes infested with illithid tadpoles.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Infested.
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 Ew.
Yeah.
What happens if you're infested?
If a humanoid
Bad
reduces
things.
0 hit points while infested, the creature is stable but remains unconscious for 12 hours. When the period of unconsciousness ends, the creature is transformed into a mind flare.
Decaffeinated.
Is there nothing you can do? Is that just it? You're a mind flayer?
Well, you have
Flare.
12 hours for
Hours.
someone to come along and fix you.
To save you somehow, yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, everyone. I told you we need to do this.
Yeah. So he would have had those as pets. You know, for fun.
Jesus. For a little gag, for a little.
I have a mini of that, by the way. It's as horrible and as awful looking as it seems. Actually, do you want to see a picture of it?
I just imagine it looks like a
Yes,
dragon with
please.
a bunch of tentacles for a face.
It looks fucking awesome, but also
I'm
horrible.
imagining like an exposed brain and just like, just juices.
I love the way it looks. It's very Valhazaki. There you go.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Isn't that the other
yeah.
brain dragon?
He's got the little alien mouth.
Yep.
You go,
It's
And that doesn't look very healthy.
he's just looking under the weather, that's all. He's
I
cute.
thought it was the other brain dragon.
yeah, Elder Brain Dragon. Yeah. So that would have been the next step, essentially.
I shared it with chat. Chat
Yeah.
gets to look at it too now.
One of the few consolations available to those who must contend with the Mind Flayer colony is the limit of its reach, which spreads only as far as the influence of the colony's elder brain, but this small solace withers away when a colony manages to capture a dragon. So, guess who would have been able to invade Waterdeep? A mobile elder brain on a dragon is pretty horrid. But that would be like late. You guys left it for a long time. When you reach a certain level, it would be like, okay, now he's basically utilizing this.
Well, luckily he's no longer an issue.
Can you imagine someone like from Baldur's Gate just dealt with the whole thing with the mind flayers and shit and the brains and goes like, oh my god, what about this bullshit? I'm gonna leave to Waterdeep. And damn it!
I still gotta play that game.
Keeps happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
don't
fun
spoil.
time.
I know clearly like
No.
mind flayers are the component of that. It's pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it's a cool thing, but yeah, it's fucking horrifying. Oh man, but you guys did it. You guys good. You guys have more floors to explore now.
Success.
You guys have the funny vampire floor down below and whatever else beyond.
Yeah, we can look for treasure there, and then go back to floor 6 to go and sell everything and or put it in our saving
Offload it,
account.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it in our 401k.
God damn. This is where things are gonna get stupid. I'm just gonna say it right now.
We just fought an elder brain
Now?
and a Neolith. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're entering that territory, which is,
And we're
I'm
still
surprised.
level 15. Like
Nightmare.
we still have 5 more levels to go for like level ups.
Yeah.
Like we're only level 15, and this goes to level 20. So there's still 5 more areas for us to level up. That's crazy to think about.
Man.
Okay, crazy. Okay.
Do we have to
Oh.
prepare for a level up for floor 19? Like if we do hit it next time? Or no?
I don't know. It depends on what you guys do. I can't answer that, unfortunately.
I just meant that if we finish exploring the 2 floors and go to Waterdeep and back, or not Waterdeep, floor 6 and back, our next destination would be floor 19, so...
You have a ways to go. Because I'm pretty sure you didn't find the way to go on the vampire floor.
Well, we explored a decent amount of it, though. Let me
Yeah,
pull
you
up my map.
searched through it, but I don't think you guys have found any way forward from there.
Nope.
We have, like... I think, like, 3 sort of areas to kind of search. And
The
wherever we want...
Yeah, what?
No, I was gonna say, and wherever we think the hidden coffin might be too.
The focus right now is to get people out of here.
For sure.
That's our map from. Yeah, so we still have a bit to explore for this floor, because we still have a bit to explore for floor 17, and still a little bit more for 18. I do think we should buy some more potions, though, when we go back to
Yeah.
floor 6.
I felt bad for drinking those last. Didn't need, but
You didn't know?
Better
I
safe
mean,
than
that's the
sorry.
way it goes.
I don't feel bad for giving the supreme potion to
No,
Bertrren.
no.
Who knows what Bertrren would have done? Bertrren
Bertrren
fully-
might have been eaten. That was the other thing that could have potentially
Yeah.
happened, too.
Bertrren was within eating range. Bertrren could have been consumed.
no, I don't feel guilty for killing Bertrren. He is the front fighter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Can we just say thank you, Lyra?
Thank you, Lyra.
The truest MVP
Thank you,
of
Lyra.
this fight?
Oh
Just that Eevee.
She wins.
God.
Your horn is down and your divine intervention is down though. So
Mm-hmm. For a
Yeah.
whole week.
those are gone. So unfortunately.
But we can have
But
time
it
on
was
floor
well
6
spent.
when we bring the flumps back. So
You get
for
a
a week.
day.
a day is still good.
You proceed forward.
Yeah.
We can rest, long rest on this floor. We can have a day on
'Cause-
floor 6. That's something.
Aw, Kitsune Ursa Vision. Yeah, we just finished up. We're tying up a little neat bow at the end of the session, but... Oh, man. Good game, everybody. I'm excited for next week.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have the stress of dying anymore for the.
Yeah.
Now we have the stress of the unknown.
I was hyping up the fear, but like I knew that thing was gonna immediately go for the people in the cypods because they were the closest. So that was like the.
Do fight,
thing.
yeah.
Fight like demons.
I also wasn't sure if you were going to use the Arcturia teleporter either, because I'm like, that is a way out if they really don't want to.
Never. I'm not going back there.
Well, it was more of like a backup plan.
Yeah, I loved it.
She might not be home.
You teleported right there. Like, literally, if you opened the door, it would have just been a Mind Flare colony right there. And
good thing he got blasted.
And Extremiton, like, recognized you and was like, hello? And then you immediately left, and he was like, oh, okay, bye.
Just what he did was he was just gaming on this gaming chair. He just slowly turns around.
Yeah, he took his headphones off, like, huh?
Oh. He saw Discord notification while grinding.
Yeah.
Hold on, chat. I think someone's at the door.
No, it must have been my imagination. But then you reappeared again. He goes, oh, hey, it's that guy again. He's back.
Just when we entered this floor. Oh shit! Sorry, chat. I think I got swatted.
Shit! Oh no.
Chat.
Guys, give
me a brain champ in chat, please.
Brain champ.
Brain champs.
Oh my god. I do like the fact that, like, you know, they describe it. I'm like, dude, this is just a gamer pad. That's all. It's like a bunch of monitors, and he's playing VR chat. Like, that's literally what he's doing. It's so
what do you
sad.
think he's like human Sona look like?
He, so if you edit, I guess I could tell you, the screen, like the monitor, is, the other side of the counter in the awning portal. He roleplays as Bertrren.
Are you real?
Yeah, he roleplays as Bertrren in Waterdeep. Like, he acts as Bertrren to keep an eye on things.
What a fucking nerd!
Yeah, what a fucking
Wait, no,
dweeb.
no, it's even worse. It's just a Second Life thing. He just,
Oh my god!
Yeah.
he's just fucking like RPing in fucking like public chat.
Fun little behind the scenes thing. If you guys TPK'd at any point before this point, you would have ended up in Waterdeep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So his little mind flayers would have collected your bodies and brought you and put you inside of the cypods, and you guys would basically...
Is there any way out of there?
There
or
is,
no?
yes. There is a way out. There's a whole page on how to run Waterdeep as, like, a thing. Where,
So
like,
Guys,
there's a way to... That's, like, the only way to reverse a TPK.
that was my, like, if you guys get TPK'd, this is an interesting outcome to that TPK. I was gonna invite...
You have to play Sword Art Online.
I was gonna
We have
invite
to
back
fight our way
Soren
out.
to be Lex, who is basically, like, essentially helping you guys get out.
Oh.
But
Aw.
no, that never happened. But that was like an idea I had in the back of my mind. But you know that Extremiton's gone now, so the Waterdeep doesn't really have a function anymore. So
No, but hear me out.
Yeah, we just
New
wanted
Game
Zorn
Plus.
back.
New Game Plus, we fail, and we go into that and see how we go out of there.
yeah,
That would have been such a fun mechanic.
yeah, it was like a
Having left.
situational deal because I imagine you guys would be like, oh, we all died, and then I was gonna literally with no context have you be in Waterdeep, like waking back up in Waterdeep, being like, what the fuck, and everything's really weird. And like not.
Wait,
correct.
now I'm just imagining like Extremitant coming in like a Gmod admin.
Yeah, he was. He literally was an admin. It was really funny.
Yeah.
You just see him with the gravity gun and he just like floating over to you.
I'm sorry, but the
you
idea,
have to stop that. You have to stop that.
the idea of a Mind Flayer VTuber who roleplays in GTA Online
Yeah.
is so fucking funny to me.
Extremiton. I hate the fact that Extremiton's a villain because he literally is just a fucking gamer, and it's really funny. Like, the other thing too, he's super pragmatic and practical too. He's like, I don't want to bother with you. Here's some money and leave. Or like, hey, I don't want to deal with you. Just go. Like, he's not confrontational whatsoever, but he's very goal-orientated, which makes him a problem, which is really funny.
Yeah, because he will eventually invade.
He would eventually attempt to take over Waterdeep. But, like, the thing is, he's so passive about it that it's kind of just, like... I could see, like, another party being like, whatever, you know, whatever. Let's let him play his video games, and that's someone else's problem.
I just really want to draw him in his computer, like surrounded by garbage, and like
a body
cups of
pillow, like
a body pillow of
of like the Cthulhu girl for like from Suckers for Love or whatever what the fuck it's called. God.
a bunch of sodas next to him.
God. So funny.
He has like a boob mouse pad of 2 brains.
It's the frontal lobe.
So
Yeah,
funny.
oh.
I love Extremiton. He's such a fun character. Like some of the characters you run into in this have very, very fun personalities.
Man, why did he have to be evil?
I
We just
know,
wanted to
right?
game.
I know, right?
We
It's
could have
just
been,
like
we could have been in his Minecraft server. We would have been in Mindflayer SMP.
Extremiton.
Oh,
Next time I make a Minecraft server, I'm gonna call it Extremiton.
amazing.
No, you gotta call it Alter
You
Deep.
gotta call it Ultra Deep, yeah.
Oh.
Alter Deep SMP.
Just change your name to Extremiton because you're the mod.
I will become the Mind Flayer
Yeah,
VTuber.
mods are called Extremitons. In Mind Flayers, there's like a ranking system.
God, what a nerd! I love him.
Now, did he say Poggers or PogChamp? Man,
No, he said Brain Champ.
Brain
Yeah, Brain
Champ.
Champ.
Yeah, Brain Champ.
Brain.
Oh, now Bertrren is
No,
the
he-
server admin.
His pog is Tadpogs. He uses Tadpogs. Like that
Tadpogs.
Yeah.
Yo.
Tadpogs.
Tadpogs and Brain Champs.
Amazing. Oh man.
God, the Mind
God.
Flayer equivalent of a
And there's
toilet.
more to go, you guys. Like, shit. God, more adventures await. Who do
Like
we...
I said, we're level 15, and
Yeah.
it goes to level 20, so there's still like 5 more level ups of whatever going on.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
we don't
seven-
even know what's
you're
going to happen.
75% of the way through, if we want to be weird about it.
I'm still just thinking about Extremiton VTuber. Like he's just talking. Hey, someone's spoiling in chat. Mods, kill them.
Mouse kill him. Suck their brain. Suck their brain. Thank you.
Fuck you, gods. The Aboleth. Thank you so much for the tier 5 sub. I appreciate it.
Give Yankee Hater, thank you for the tier 3 sub, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Shade 1ED says, genuinely, like in an ordinary campaign, a Mind Flayer colony would be the main threat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just one of many threats. I say we
Yeah,
raid, Bosco. He's playing Sneak
Boss.
King.
He's playing sneaking.
Still?
Yeah.
Give us some Brain Champs in chat, please.
Yeah, let's do some brain champs. Once I see brain,
Yeah, brain
champ, we
champ.
will raid. Extremiton. Hey there, Flayers. It's me, the Tentaboy. Thank you, Drow Hater 420 for the tad bits.
Amazing.
Brain champ. Alright, see you guys next
Brain
week.
Champ.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Turkey Day.
For living.
Be thankful for your brain.
We sure are.